Because I'm trying to make sure they ain't attached to what's going on with the TV. You know what I'm saying? Because the TV keep going in and out too.
Don't move.
I ain't touching nothing, I swear to God. And I just went over there and like tightened everything up in between. So we going over? We starting over?
A little warm.
Black ball, you want to hit this?
A little? I got one over here. That's probably one.
You see my little shit? My shit like when I turned 31, I got me a real grown man. A real grown man weed pipe. And I tell these little niggas they ain't shit.
We finna start or no?
That was good.
What you gotta go to church?
That was good.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
That was
I ain't
good.
gotta work today.
You catch the joke? No?
I gotta go to work tomorrow too.
And this kid got school and she don't like to get up in the morning.
Stop yelling at that baby.
They started yesterday.
Yes, I do.
She got.
Well, yeah, Chula Vista. Damn.
My kids don't go back for a month.
Damn.
My baby had 6 weeks off from school.
Damn.
And she was in camp for 4
What I
months.
do? What's up, my Joey?
Come on.
What we doing? We starting over?
All right.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey.
Who can Steven. Cop a squad.
No, come on.
Cop a squad. Welcome back to Indica Live. It's your boy DJ Ballman, season 2. We are in the building. We got sound. We good. Everything love.
Yeah.
Bella, what's happening?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Joey.
Yeah.
Check in.
What's happening?
What's happening with you, G?
Chilling.
What up, Vaughn?
What's happening?
You ready?
Ready.
We got a new guest in the building. What's up? What's your name? Where you from? Talk to the people.
Tiffany, I'm from San Diego.
Born and raised?
Born, not raised. I went to college in Tennessee, Middle Tennessee State.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved to Hawaii for 12 years.
What?
And then came back.
So what got you to Hawaii?
I just wanted a change of life.
Nothing.
Nothing in particular.
What is your ethnicity?
Ethnicity?
Yeah.
I'm a lot. I'm fucking... Oh, sorry. Spanish, Filipino.
No, we curse a lot. You can say fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spanish, Filipino, Mexican, Mediterranean, Sicilian, Italian.
You did the whole shit?
I did my Ancestry.com.
I call it the whole shit. I don't know why everybody always know what I'm talking about.
I did the whole shit.
The whole shit. What's up, G? Anybody want to join us today? After you smoke. Okay, priorities, nigga. Priority list. Vaughn, what you got for us?
I want to talk about Kodak Black.
You okay?
Yes.
What you waiting on?
I want to talk about Kodak Black and how Kodak Black got arrested probably like a week ago or so on a drug charge where they found like 30 plus oxys in the car with like $50K in cash. He later was, released because the pills were prescribed from when like he got shot last year or something.
How many pills again?
30 plus.
30 plus pills or bottles?
Pills.
Okay. That is it. Okay.
Anything to say to your
Oxy pills, one prescription, yeah.
Okay.
So Kodak got out. Kodak made a song called Haitian Scarface.
For 30 pills. Joy, these old people, man.
That's what
I gotta come to our Florida man expert, man. What's happening down there, dog?
You know I fuck with Yak heavy, and I'm just glad my dog had a prescription because we don't need Yak in jail no more, man. I don't know why they were so shocked. He's walking around with 50,000.
That's the part that got me.
I'm like, they walk around. That was really his everyday money.
That was pocket change.
If he would have had 200K, I'm like, all right, he was really flexing for some odd reason. But 50K,
that was light.
That was light. That's a show.
Especially when you Yak, nobody for the touch Yak in South Florida.
That's less than a show, right?
I'm like, this is stressful. Because when I seen the headline, my heart.
Yes.
Cause you know that's my favorite rapper.
I was gonna say,
But
you know what? I was just thinking that.
That's my favorite rapper.
I'm not capping. I've never been in your car and you did not be playing some Kodak.
Oh yeah,
and it'd be some shit I never heard before. I was like, what the fuck is? What year did this come out? And he'd be listening to you a real Kodak.
I'm a Yak fan. I've been fucking with Yak when he started rapping.
Call him Yike so we know. We know that the fandom is real.
I've been fucking with Yak since he was like 13 years old.
Damn.
That's how long he been rapping.
That's what I said.
Yeah, he been rapping since he was 13. And he been rapping the same crazy ass gangster shit. He been doing the same shit.
I'll tell you something. I like Kodak too, but I'm upset with him because he disrespected Nipsey when he died.
Yeah.
So ever since that moment, I've had a really hard time listening to him.
I feel you, but my dad disrespect my mama plenty of times. I still talk to that nigga. I still talk to that nigga. Go ahead, my bad.
There was this clip of this man on a cruise ship, right? And niggas capturing the view and shit. And so like he went to
I saw that.
the window, and then he seen a reflection. It was a white man on the other side of the window, and I seen somebody with the caption that said, "My name is Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white." And they put that as a like clip. I was like, hell no, he was about to throw his phone overboard.
The problem I think with Yike B, man, especially when it came to that particular situation with Nipsey K was disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But the thing with him, he just saying what every nigga is thinking at the time. It's just that we just have a little bit more common sense to not say it.
A little bit more.
You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it is. And then
What
on top,
was the comment? Because
he
I,
was like,
I didn't hear shit.
he made a comment like he would date her, try to date her now.
Oh, you mean
since
Lauren
Nipsey
London?
did. Yeah,
Yeah,
Lauren London.
Yeah,
It was
I did hear
that's like,
that.
okay, like
Yeah.
now Nips passed, I'll take care
Every
of it.
nigga was thinking
Yeah.
it. Every nigga was thinking it.
But you don't gotta blast
And
it.
then on top of that,
like days after he died.
facts.
Like, come
And
on,
then-
give it
Yeah.
time.
and as a Florida nigga, when we in California, and then when we're in Florida, and like California is so abstract to us, we don't realize the severity of what's going on
The
here.
sensitivity.
You know
and
what I'm saying?
stuff.
Like, yeah, because Nipsey wasn't our guy. Like, that's not nobody we listening to. So to us, it's like, it's just to us, it's like some regular ass rapper.
Tiffany, can I see your arm? real
But
quick?
then, you know what I'm saying? But then
she
here,
gotta
niggas got him tattooed here. Just like y'all probably think Kodak just some regular artist. But if Kodak was to
He's
get
y'all
killed,
guy, yeah.
we would be hurt. Florida be hurt as fuck. So
Yeah.
like, he just, and then he don't also got a real good circle to say, be like, nah, don't say that. I don't think you should do that.
Yeah.
This man been young, doing ratchet shit with money since he was a little kid, and he don't have nobody be like, hey, Yak, I don't think you need. I just want to get paid 100,000 a year. Just tell him no, not do shit.
Yeah, no facts. He needs somebody to
Yeah,
advise
take that
him.
down. Because I was telling him, because I ain't realize how big Nipsey was till I moved here.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I ain't listening to motherfucking Nipsey. I got here, I would never tell nobody I don't listen to Nipsey at their house.
Right.
Not here. They're like,
He's like the Tupac of
Yeah,
that
like they knew
area.
Tupac.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, almost like that kind of that. So sometimes it ain't about the music you made; it's about the influence.
The influence,
right?
yeah.
That's exactly
So,
what he was.
Yeah, it was the influence of
okay,
it.
you can't go to LA saying that shit. Not on Crenshaw.
Nah.
That's like Kobe, bro.
You gonna run into one of his family
Look, I
members.
said Kobe. Look at his face. He said, "Who said something about Kobe?" Nigga was ready to scrap. You hear me?
And that's how I feel
Niggas
about
be ready to
LeBron.
scrap. That nigga was like, "Dude, what?
That's just how I feel about LeBron.
That you a scrap for bro?"
Oh, well, I don't fault about Bron.
I just seen the video. I just seen the video of a dude in the stands that was like, "Brian, Brian." He was screaming him out, and there was a girl like, "Oh my god!" The girl in front of him was just so irritated at his fandom.
I met LeBron once, and like I ain't talk.
Oh, God.
Would you ever be a groupie? Would you ever be a groupie for LeBron?
Hell no. He knew what it was. He knew I was groupieing, but I wasn't saying nothing.
You did a good job when we met Amber Rose, though.
Oh, yeah.
You held us down.
I held y'all down.
Because everybody else was all like,
Nah.
Everybody was tipped.
What do we Niggas was not doing
Because I
that.
knew it was. I was like, fuck it. I'm not trying to talk to her, my fiance right here. So I'm like, I know I'm not going to go try to speak game. So that automatically take a whole lot of weight.
you did give her a little opening, little icebreaker line, though.
Yeah, I hit her with a,
You gonna come on the podcast now?
yeah, come on. If I would have got over here, I would have been the GOAT, nigga.
That's a fact.
The GOAT of the
Like,
goat.
Joey, that nigga.
That nigga got Amber Rose on the show, nigga.
I seen a thing that was talking about cities and rappers. It was like, what city has the best rappers? And in my personal opinion, I'm from St. Louis, so we ain't really got too many, but we got some shit that didn't hit the clubs. I ain't gonna lie. So, and we had culture too. St. Louis had culture. We had a lot of dancers that came out of St. Louis, but we ain't got no rappers like that. You know what I mean? I said New York City personally. And a lot of people was like, not New York, da da da. In my mind, I was like, kind of, yeah. Because I thought about the female rappers that came out of New York. Like,
talking
think
about overall or
overall cities, what city has the best rappers?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When you think about Foxy Brown and Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj and Lil
Cardi
Kim,
B
like,
yeah.
New York,
Cardi
New York,
B.
New York, New York, New York.
Yeah, I would say New
You
York.
feel me?
Overall, as
Overall,
of lately,
yeah.
because I go by states, I don't really go by the individual cities. I always say Florida got the best rappers.
I figured you would. For
You
some reason.
gonna go with the home team for sure.
I don't think y'all be understanding how, like, cause y'all can't get over the accent. Y'all not listening to what these niggas is saying. And if
That don't mean they the best
I mean, that's
rapper
not
just
true
they saying
though,
something
because I
that you
listen to a
relate
lot of Texas rappers heavy, and it's just like I get over that.
that
They
nigga Kodak
ain't
said, track off on a bit, snatch off on a bit. When I slide, nightlight on the blick. Better I move my shit when I'm outside. So don't ran down,
that's
call
a
them
good
pants
bar.
down, nigga. You shit it.
It's a
I knew the
solid
purple
bar.
fate, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny. My favorite rappers come out of Atlanta. I'm weird. I really like 2 Chainz for some reason. I never
I like
understood
Titty
it.
Boy.
2 Chainz is
2
Titty
Chainz is
Boy.
my
2
nigga.
niggas.
I do got a new favorite rapper though. He from
T.I.
California.
What's his
I
name?
love
Lil
Lil
Russell.
Dip.
Lil Russell.
Not Lil.
Lil Russell.
Lil Russell. I do like Lil Russell.
Go get that bag, nigga. I'm going to see his concert
Yeah.
on Sunday.
He said, "Go get that bag."
I do like him. I actually just was listening to some of his music. I
You wanna go to
follow
the
him
concert
on
Sunday?
Instagram. Yeah, I go.
But one of the rapper, I ain't big
taking
on
a
the
day
young.
trip.
I ain't big on the younger rappers. You know what I'm saying? I just posted on my story. I'm at the age now where I don't know no rappers. Like I
don't
gotta
either.
ask my son, who sing that? You know what I'm
You
saying?
a Charlie Wilson loving ass nigga.
I fuck with Charlie Wilson. Last name Wilson. Hey girl.
How you
How you doing? But you saying that? And little kids know that shit, by the way. But Pop
That's a
Smoke,
fact.
Pop Smoke was a young cat that I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I fuck with Pop Smoke when he was
Yeah,
shit.
he had
Rest
some.
in
He had
peace,
some
Pop Smoke.
smashes. It's
Birthday
sad that
Pop
he had to
Smoke.
go. We're gonna talk about Pop Smoke for a minute. He would have turned 23 yesterday, so rest in peace and
belated.
happy eternal birthday to him. And it's sad. You 22 and you got killed. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. He was a
Yeah,
baby.
And
He
my
was
thing
literally a
is, yeah,
child.
he would have turned 23 yesterday.
No, I'm saying
He got
was he
killed when
younger
he was
than
21, 20
He
or
was like
21.
21 or 20.
He was 21. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I know he got killed during the lockdowns.
Yeah, like somebody
Yeah.
really ran up on
That's
you and just
right.
like let that thing loose.
Ran
you know what I'm
down,
saying?
yeah.
So my thing is about that, like, why do we feel like a lot of the rappers are getting killed nowadays?
It's the music.
I can tell you why.
Is it the lifestyle that they're pushing
Portraying,
out and
absolutely.
portraying like, oh nigga, you rapping about this, now I'm finna get you.
It's not even that. It's the fact that these niggas are trying to live a life they no longer. They trying to live a life they no longer
Continue
live
to
no
life,
more.
yeah.
Like you no longer in the trenches, nigga. You worth how much money?
Yeah.
Get your dumb ass out of here.
It's jealousy too. I mean,
It's definitely some of that in there.
Part of
Yeah,
it.
a lot of
Hate.
envy.
That's why you
But
gotta
it's-
separate yourself.
Honestly, and I feel like a lot goes into like the shit that some of these rappers rap about, and we know there's some out here that did not endure none of the shit that they rap about, and there's some that
Yep.
did live that life.
They still
and,
living it.
and they still living that life, and even some of them that strayed away from living that life. That's the only thing that they know, so that's what they talk about in their music.
They call it art though.
Yeah.
Like Rick Ross,
Yeah.
nigga was a correction officer.
Right.
Yeah.
He won't let nobody talk about it though.
Yeah.
Don't speak on it. He'll beat your ass.
He gonna beat my ass.
He didn't got. So let me ask you this though, because I ain't gonna
All you
hold
gonna do is
you.
call me poor. Okay.
Somebody just interviewed him, and they I think they had him at like number 11 or 13.
Of what?
13 all-time rappers type
You
shit.
know, I'm from Florida and I am not a
I was
Ross
gonna
fan.
ask you that.
I
How
am not a
niggas in
Ross
Florida
fan.
feel? I feel like niggas in Florida don't fuck with him as much as the rest of the
No,
people do.
it's y'all outside.
That's what I was
Fuck with
saying.
him
'Cause I
more.
never hear about Florida niggas talking about Rick Ross.
it's,
why is that?
Yeah,
because then one, we know the nigga was the police.
makes sense.
That's just like a nigga you know from
This is the
you.
first time I've even heard
It's
it.
like a nigga,
That's
a
crazy.
nigga
I
you
never
know
knew
from your city, right?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
know
yeah.
he know he was a square, and then for some odd reason he get famous, and this
Hey,
nigga
that's
talking
like
about he'll
Ricky
killing niggas.
Yeah.
Like come on, Ricky.
Rick,
Now see on Rick.
Ricardo.
Come on.
That's like
man.
Richie Slick.
Yeah, they ain't
Like,
even his fucking name.
This
by the
nigga
way.
this nigga ain't even never been to jail as a rapper. Think about all our Florida rappers. You got a mugshot of them.
I
So,
know.
how do you think, with all that being said, how did he grow to the status that he is?
Yeah.
Because when you talk about status, nigga, you have to put him up there.
To be
as,
fair, he's
as
a
goated. Like,
really smart businessman.
I was thinking
You know,
that,
it's
though.
like he put out one good album, right? No, I ain't gonna say.
He's a
At the
mongo.
time, he put out one good album, and then he started signing niggas off that success, and then he
Yeah.
started like getting like that nigga got down there every wing stop in the South.
That's a
Nigga
fact.
got.
and I was fucking with them fives when we ran out of
Nigga got
wings.
all kind of shit. So he a businessman. He making himself rich. And then how I see it is, if I'm an artist and Ross come up to me, he like, look, I could get you XYZ, da 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 da. I get you in front of all these people. I'm gonna sign with Ross. I ain't worried about his rapping skills. I'm worried about it. When I go to his house. The thing is, I know his nephew. I know his nephew gonna be bad that I said I don't like his music. But I know his nephew.
Yeah.
But you my dog. I ain't gonna say your name. But the nigga me personally, I don't fuck with the music. Like back in the day, I fuck with old Ross.
That's the Ross that.
I fuck with old Ross.
that got
This
us.
new Ross, I can't because the nigga too rich, bro. It's like hard to relate, bro.
What you rapping about now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I kind of be feeling like that, but then when Jay-Z made 444, I was like, oh, that's what rich niggas rap about. How to get us rich too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
And like the same thing with Beyonce. People like Beyonce telling me to quit my job and
Right,
da da da. You know, bitch, Beyonce fucking accepted Jay-Z for what he did. Like, that's what the fuck she's singing about. Where she living right now?
I ain't heard none of the new Beyonce. Nothing.
Yeah, you won't break my soul.
I haven't never heard. I heard the song in clips. I've never heard the song.
Go to any club in Hillcrest. You gonna hear the whole song. You sing
That's a fact. Because it's house music. House music is,
Hey, but happy birthday to Pop Smoke, man. R.P. Pop Smoke, man.
Nigga, baby.
I wish Buddy was still here, giving us that, that new 50. You know what I'm saying?
Pop Smoke was when I was toxic.
Oh, so he was. He was doing all that shit.
I'm feeling invisible.
He had that shit. He was gonna be okay, man. So shout out to Pop Smoke. Chris Brown was where was he last night?
Was it last night? Was he in DC? Was that last night?
He just did a show.
I know he started like on the East Coast of the South, and then he went from wherever his first.
He was in
Virginia.
Vegas last night.
Was he in Vegas last night?
He was in Vegas.
Oh yeah, because he's gonna be here
right.
soon.
I know he was coming here.
Yeah,
he
making his way fast.
Days.
Joey, you said you want to see Chris Brown?
Yeah, me and my beautiful fiance and a couple friends.
So you gotta take.
Are you gonna do $1,000 meet and greet?
You taking your lady because
I'm not going by myself.
You taking her to this meet and greet for $1,000?
Meet and greet what?
Meet and greet Chris.
I don't want to meet that nigga.
For $1,000.
$1,000. You get
Listen, shut up. Did you get the other picture up?
The girl was holding him like a monkey. Yeah.
He was holding her.
Imagine if your girl used y'all joint account to pay for the meet and greet, and he over here grabbing her ass. Let me. Let her have went to this concert by herself. We got a joint account, and she would have used. We got separate accounts, but we got a joint account. Say she, like you put the money in a joint account, you got to ask before you use that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Imagine your girl using your joint account money to see Chris Brown. You see the pictures on Twitter because they gonna went viral, and he over here got your whole titties in her hand. So you don't pay $1,000 for her titties to get grabbed by a whole.
You know what she's gonna tell you? This was a once in a lifetime opportunity, baby.
And show us divorce.
So it's divorce.
So when you divorce me, I wish you would use you used the joint money, bitch.
Any money.
I ain't even get the experience.
Any money.
Any money.
Any of your savings that you've been saving.
But now you really use the joint money. Like,
to get your titties rubbed on.
Oh Lord Jesus.
but when I touch your titties, it's a problem.
And that's booed up too. And look at her nails. My word.
Jesus.
Not my word.
Released them on Twitter. It was like 10 of them today, and then 1 or 2 guys. It was a dude.
It was a dude. I seen the dude. They turned his ass.
Was he gay?
Oh no! He was all like this on the picture. You paid he paid a stack for that. Now I see people say, "Well, if you got the money, then what difference?"
No.
I think it's the principle about it. Like I'm not paying to take a picture with no.
As a man, you have no pride. I feel like no pride about
If
yourself.
Barack Obama would charge you niggas, I would do it.
That's different.
I don't know.
I feel like Barack Obama is different.
It was him and Chris Brown. Chris Brown was charging people
see Barack though.
$1,000 to take a picture with him, and people was paying that shit.
He may not charge you $1,000.
Yeah, facts.
Barack Obama may not charge you $1,000, but it costs money to see him.
It do cost money to see him, but I think it's different to go see Barack Obama and be like, I'm taking a picture with a former president. And
He's still my president.
As a man, to say I'm spending $1,000 just to take a picture with Chris Brown.
You know Barack Obama's still your president.
That's
Because if Obama get on that TV right now and say, I need all the niggas to go downtown right now. There be hella niggas downtown like, I don't know why. Barack Obama said,
Who rolled up already?
Barack Obama couldn't do no goddamn wrong in my eyes.
So is there no celebrity nobody in here would pay to take a picture with?
Unless I'm fucking.
What?
Jesus Christ. So you
I mean, what is the ticket on it?
And I was single and I was fucking.
What is the ticket on it?
Are we saying
because you got to think about it, like there's always meet and greets and stuff like that, right, and they can vary from like you paying $100 and something to get your general admission ticket and your meet and greet. Like what's the ticket?
Like $1,000
Are we
additionally?
we talking about somebody
on
coming
top
out some
of
bread,
Nah, I'm gonna just watch the concert.
Right.
I don't need to meet you.
It probably was part of a package though. That $1,000 was probably part of a package.
I better have backstage. I better eat some
Backstage.
finger food with you. I better shoot the
teach
free.
him-
We about to eat at? Where we going? Where we about to eat at?
Because I didn't experience for $1,000.
He got to teach me how to dance. You know what I'm saying?
Something.
I want to run and run it.
You
know what I'm
need
saying?
a clown.
You know,
Teach me something.
Bad Bunny starts his tickets at $1,000.
I can see that.
I can see that.
He's like
He's
a
gonna
pop
get it though.
He's white people
He's
famous.
gonna
Yeah.
fucking get
He's
it.
narco famous. That's what it
Facts.
is.
That-
Everyone
yeah.
understands. He's narco
Everybody
famous.
fuck with
Yeah.
that dude. Yeah.
Facts. It's
Yeah, every time I go to King and Queen, they
drug
got Bad
dealers
Bunny
and-
playing. I'm like,
Mommy,
yeah.
no,
Shit off.
You gotta realize how big like the reggaeton community, like that whole
Huge.
sound and
Facts.
shit.
Huge.
Like
You might
okay,
get-
Pitbull right found
Especially
his
in
lane.
SoCal.
Yeah.
Pitbull found his lane early.
Yeah.
It's Pitbull songs that are huge that none of us in this room probably have ever heard. If you Google Pitbull,
And I'm from Florida.
Pitbull comes up before a real Pitbull come up. That's how big
Absolutely.
Pitbull is. You know what I'm saying? Then this is not a game at all.
I believe you
facts.
because I'm being from Florida.
Yeah.
I don't listen to Pitbull.
Mr. 305?
Ain't wait,
Y'all got some whack rappers. Y'all got Flo Rida and shit.
To be fair, we only got 2 whack
You
rappers.
be trying to tease us because we got Nelly, but we like
whack rappers.
2 whack rappers.
Y'all got a lot of
Whack
whack rappers.
Who?
That's exactly.
Exactly. You can only say Pitbull is not a rapper for one.
What
He
is
is a
he?
rapper.
No, the fuck
What is
he is
he?
not.
No, the
Pitbull.
fuck. He's a singer.
No, the fuck he is
You can't just be
not.
He
denouncing
would
that.
not. He would not be categorized under the singing category.
Facts.
He won't be categorized as a rapper.
He would
Yes, he
definitely
would.
be categorized as a
Pitbull,
rapper.
y'all niggas is on dog food.
Well, it's fitting.
What the fuck is Flo Rida then?
Pitbull.
Florida pop.
That's more, yes, pop.
Now I will agree with you on that.
And guess what
I
Pitbull
will
is?
agree. No,
Pop.
he's
That's
not
not
pop.
Look
But
it up.
if you ask,
I guarantee
if you ask,
he's
Look
not
up
pop.
Pitbull.
I
We
am.
finna shut this down. Debunk it. We gonna debunk what
Cause
Pitbull
niggas
is.
love singing.
Who is y'all whack rappers in your opinion?
Who is our white rappers?
Yeah.
Nah.
Don't do Uncle
Uncle
like that.
Uncle Luke ain't. Don't bring Uncle Luke into this. Don't you dare call Uncle Luke in this. Uncle Luke
Get loose. You
Right.
hear me?
Uncle Luke named all our mamas in one song.
With that boy say Uncle Luke
Get
ain't
in
nothing
the
to play
car,
with.
boy.
He was a good rapper.
He one of
Uncle
the
Luke
goats.
did what he had to do to get him moving.
If his song still get the party jumping right now,
You can
He
promo right
is
there, Trey.
professionally known as an American rapper.
Pitbull.
nah, that's false.
They don't, but you know what?
They don't put the right
They gonna
thing.
say Flo Rida rapper too, but I agree with you. Flo Rida.
No, I do.
They say he a rapper because he black.
You think so? Because Pitbull
No.
not black and they say he a rapper.
Yeah, but when you in Florida, if you ain't white, you a nigga.
And then what's them 2 white dudes' name? The group, the rap group.
Ren and 10? No, I'm just playing.
Island Boys.
Talking about the island boy.
No, not the Island Boys. Them niggas from Florida too. Whoa. Y'all
Trying
gotta
to
claim.
make
Y'all
it.
gotta claim the Island Boys too.
Island. Hey, to be fair, if it wasn't the nigga that kept like being stuttering and shit,
Yeah.
it would slide. But the
Can
nigga
I
that
say-
was like Island boy,
Yeah.
trying to make it, that shit slide.
Can I say something?
If he had somebody to come on that
No,
I gotta say
hell
something?
fucking no.
Hello, can I say
Hell
this?
no.
Joey, I was with you for like, I swear I tapped my foot. Remember when Martin? I tapped my foot on pick up the pieces, nigga. I can't even flex. The Island Boy trying to make it was catching than a motherfucking dog.
The nigga said, hey, with me being Haitian and Jamaican, I felt it. Cause I'm trying to make it.
Get the fuck out.
Joey, you had a story you wanted to share with us, something you said online about a family text?
Yeah, man. So this dude, I guess he texts his group chat.
I'm not ready.
And because you have been getting some coochie and a girl be like, let me use your bathroom before you get it. So apparently this young lady decides to go in this man's bathroom and use his sock to wash her coochie with the hand soap in the bathroom.
That's real life. That's not real life.
That's what happened.
As you see on the screen,
I instantly smell pomegranate.
Read some of the text messages.
she said, hold on,
Start at the top.
he said, wait, you got the bottom is the first one.
Yeah.
Why this bitch come over last night and wash her pussy in my sink with her hand soap
With the
and my
hand soap.
fucking Nike sock, bro?
Nike sock.
He said, hey, I'm for the freak out on my soul. Bitches really, bitches, I ain't got my glasses, so bitches are really
They say
disgusting.
folks ass.
Like, bitch, you in my bathroom washing your pussy with my fucking sock. I want to beat shorty ass, cause no, I didn't.
You didn't come put that weak ass sock pussy on me like that.
So
That nigga said
so
he
he's
slept
smashed.
in my bed the whole night, knowing you just what is that? Balled up my sock under my
and put it
seat.
under the sink. Soon she took them pants off. I instantly smelled the pomegranate.
Oh my God.
The
I'm not-
sock still got soap in it, nigga. I'm finna dust shorty. I can't even believe this shit.
Hey, I'm not gonna cap.
Oh, shit.
I ain't gonna cap.
I'm crying, bro.
Baby smelling like cucumber melon.
So
Bro,
my question,
wow. First of all, she's gonna have a yeast infection.
Yes,
like
her
it.
shit is gonna fall
she
off.
gonna have fabric softener on the coochie.
Was the sock even clean?
Right.
You got
athletes. Whole time he got athletes.
Ladies, can I ask y'all a question?
She got a yeast
Shit.
infection.
Can I ask y'all a question?
And BV.
Have y'all ever taken a whole bath?
If I can't take a real shower, it mean I ain't supposed to be doing it.
She said.
Yes, I have. I'm gonna be honest.
So you done gave somebody some sink coochie?
First of all, not
You done gave somebody some
before.
sink water coochie?
No. It was the morning after, and I had to, freshen up real
Oh,
quick.
you didn't
'cause
want to
I had-
ride in the car with that pussy smell. I feel it.
Oh my God.
I feel it. You like, you know what? Let me wipe some of it off, and then I get the rest off when I get home. I respect that.
Anyways, the answer is yeah. I have in my
What is a whole
younger
bath?
years.
Bella?
Like a bird bath. You taking a bath in a sink.
Oh, when I was a teenager,
You ain't want to
I
shower?
used to get bitches that hella after football practice dick.
Oh,
Go ahead, take a little. I used to have them little wipes.
Disgusting.
Put deodorant over funk.
That's trash.
You
I
were
was-
foul.
I was a teenage boy. Okay.
You were foul.
They didn't even have wet wipes like that back then anyway.
I had about. I bought the little pamper kind for the babies.
So you was out
Out
there
here smelling like
baby
diapers.
powder. Like,
Right.
diaper dick.
Cucumbers and
And a little bit I used to smack when I was in like a senior high school.
Hey, she probably was like,
No.
Why you smell like my newborn sister?
she started, she kissed the side chick. I'm not sucking this diaper dick. The fuck?
Y'all off the chain.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
the worst thing you can do is to get some all day coochie. I
All
respect you going in there and going to check on it
Yeah.
just in case, but don't use my clothes for the shit.
I have baby
And then the pussy
wipes
got to be
in
fire.
my
Like
bathroom.
he said, the pussy was whack. The pussy got to be fire.
He never said it was whack.
Yes, he did. He said that whack ass sock pussy.
Did he say whack or did he say that sock?
He said
pussy?
whack ass sock pussy.
He said whack ass sock pussy.
I didn't see why.
I ain't see whack.
It's
either.
on there.
It's on
I saw
there.
pomegranate.
But I'm gonna believe you.
He
I'm
said
gonna believe-
instantly
he
smell
did say
I
pomegranate.
feel him on that
That
because
whack-ass
sometimes when you going down there and she smelled too good, it almost
It's a
smelled like
turn
she
off.
was covering something.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like she smelled fruity. Like what are we doing?
You not supposed to have
Yeah,
no.
like-
Yeah, you ain't
I
supposed
don't
to
know
have no
about right.
fragrances
I don't like
down
nothing.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
You not
we ain't
supposed
putting
You ever
food
ate
down
all
there.
day ass?
I have never eaten all day ass.
Have you?
It was an
said it as
accident.
it- oh,
It was an accident?
It was an accident.
Accident.
how did you accidentally eat all day ass?
Because I was on some horny shit. I had took one of them little.
Here you go.
I had took one of them little gas
station.
stations. Yeah, I
Not
took-
the rhino.
Yeah,
The
Y'all niggas gonna tell you. So my homie convinced me to do it.
So get a life insurance policy.
My homie convinced me to do it. So we in the store, right? We hold on, tell me.
he need to
We
get
was in the store,
insurance.
and he like, "Hey, bro, get one of these rhinos, nigga." So I get the little rhino.
Dick on hard for 4 days.
I take the little rhino, right? So I'm at the house. My dick is on 10, and I'm really just
shit.
waiting for her to get home. So I'm like, when she come through this motherfucking
Oh, I'm
door,
about to tear that pussy up.
you feel me?
blood nowhere else.
You feel me? And she came in the house, and I grabbed her. She said, "What? I said, "No, I need that." She said, wait. And I went to lick that bitch. And you ever ate a warhead? And that warhead grabbed my motherfucking tongue, nigga. And I said, oh my God. Oh, I tried to lick through it.
That nigga was
I
locked
tried to
off.
lick through it.
That nigga was locked off.
I'm like, hold on, bitch, you ain't get no break today? You ain't take no lunch?
Wasn't a white break?
Yeah, this a 8 hour, this a whole 8-9 hour shift. And that day I
Trying to
learned.
freshen up.
Nah,
I would rather take some pomegranate.
He said he couldn't fight the urge.
That is foul.
I beat my meat for 2 days.
That's a turn off for your ass.
Yeah.
I don't like I don't know. Sometimes I guess I had went down one time, and I guess she wiped with the tissue, but didn't get the extra tissue.
Oh my god!
So I was like,
surprise.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it looks a little extra. I don't like Pope. I don't like Pope. You know what I'm saying? Get that Pope. Get that tissue Pope off my shit real quick. I don't know. That's kind of a turn off. You know what I'm saying?
I remember one time I was high.
Oh Lord.
And I was fucking this. I wasn't fucking. We were supposed to fuck.
Oh,
but
wow.
I guess she was right. You know how like y'all got the little prickly coochie when the hair started to grow back a little bit.
It's all prickly.
Yeah.
Prickly.
And she took her sweatpants off, and it had like lint on it. And
Lint stuck to her coochie?
and my high ass trying to like pick it off and shit. And the fact that I keep missing this one was pissing me off. So I bust out laughing, and she left. And I never seen her again.
If somebody laugh when you pull your pants down, you'll leave too, man.
Bro.
That's like my fiance, she be like, she'll come, I'll be laying on the couch, she'll come tap me, she be like, let me get some of that pee-pee.
Some pee-pee? Can I have some pee-pee?
First of all, no, bitch. You can't
so
have this fucking pee-pee.
You so
This is a
romantic.
dick.
Don't ever call it a pee-pee
Pee-pee.
can.
You so romantic. I love how romantic you are. Give me some pee-pee.
Yeah, she'll slide up on you, be like, damn. Give me some of that pee-pee, baby.
Some of that pee-pee. You look sneaky when you say it.
Give me some of that wee-wee.
Who you hiding from? It's just us here. Vaughn, you ever had to take a whole bath?
No.
You ain't ever had to wipe?
Not shea butter mustard, baby.
No.
Shea butter.
I'm innocent, y'all.
She's a liar.
Right. I know where I'm about to get it.
That club.
And if I
Tiff, you
can't-
have to have to wash the hot
I get home
spots.
from the club.
No,
I'm going
I can't say that I have. To me, if I can't come prepared, then I ain't coming.
What if it's some super random? You know what I'm saying?
Then I'm gonna take the time and clean myself before I come. I'm gonna go drive myself all the way home.
You like,
and I'm
hold
gonna come
on.
back. I will not come unprepared.
That's how,
Shave my shit.
That's
make sure
how
it's
Bella
clean.
look. Bella damn sure look like she got to bathe first.
Oh, that's
You
a
have
fact.
to bathe first.
I have to shower.
Facts.
I have to do my routine, put my
Yes.
lotion on. You know.
You have routine skin. I swear your skin don't look.
I do. I
She
do.
got a
I
mosquito
have-
bite.
Same
She
way
ain't got
she-
nothing on that shit.
before we were living together, she never bathed at my house. She always bathed before she came and bathed when she left. I'm like, damn, bitch.
Because us women, we have our whole routine, and we don't like to be out of our routine.
I just know I never come
I
around.
remember this man told me I bathe too much. I looked at him. I said, "Bitch, I can't be fucking with you."
What is too much?
Like, what
You gonna throw your
too
pH
much?
balance off.
Maybe
You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact.
And he was like,
Nigga is a
he
will.
was like, because I was
That's a
showering
real
like 3
thing.
times
No,
a day, and I'm
absolutely.
like, the fuck is the issue?
You must have run that man water bill up.
No.
Showering 3
What
times
is-
a day. That is kind of excessive.
How?
I don't feel
It
like
depends on how hot it is and
Once
what
in
you're
the
doing.
morning.
It
Go to work.
depends.
Yeah,
Right.
see?
You get off
Yep.
work, wash your work.
Yes.
My life-
Cause Coochie hold that sweat. All we gotta do is wipe
Yes.
our dick off.
My lifestyle calls for 3
Coochie
times.
hold
a day
that shit.
minimum.
No, that's what you guys think you gotta do.
Right.
So that's
you
what you
really
guys do.
gotta
You do
wash
the
that
bare
shit.
minimum.
Hey, to be
Get
fair,
in
I done had
there,
this
you know
dick.
what I'm
Get it, she
saying?
said.
No,
I had this dick for 31 years.
between.
And 2, you do not put dick in your. I mean, you don't put soap in your dick hole.
No, you don't.
You don't
That shit
put, you
burn.
don't put soap in your pussy hole either.
Right. We don't put soap in. No.
I would say, oh, that burns.
You trying to fuck your
When did you,
pH back.
Right.
All the
did
way
you
up.
open it up and do
No.
something?
So what happened was.
He said you don't put
No, so when I was a bachelor, I had bought some soap from Dollar Tree because I was trying.
You already fucked up.
And then I'm taking a bath, and then I had to go pee, and it burns. So I thought the bitch
Oh,
gave me
that it
goddamn
God.
a UTI or some shit. I thought she gave me gonorrhea because it burned when I pee. but
And it was just you stuffing
Yeah,
Irish
you had
Spring.
It was the Dollar Tree soap.
Right,
Oh.
that Irish Spring.
Hey, I was in a
Spicy
different tax
soap.
bracket, okay? I was trying to survive. At least I decided to bathe.
That's
Praise the Lord for that.
Some niggas give up bathing way
Amen.
before they lost money.
Man, sometimes you
He's
gotta
right.
get the wet wipes out, man. You
You
know
know, I
what
got
I'm
some
saying?
homies now that be like, I be like, bro, like you stink.
So that was a video that just surfaced about I guess Iman Shumpert said something about niggas with money.
Yeah, niggas with money.
Speaking of
Don't
broke
have a
niggas.
problem.
Speaking of broke niggas.
Niggas with money don't want women to pay
Pay
bills.
for nothing. I didn't see that.
Hey, that's
and,
facts.
And how I feel, that may be true.
It is true.
It is true.
It is true.
And me,
It is.
and a lot of niggas that argue are the niggas without money. Because I'm gonna tell you now, the more money I make, the less bills she been paying. Eventually, I'm trying to get to the point where, like, yeah, really, I just want my chick to be like, do whatever she want to do. That's fine. I also just want a job where I ain't doing that much either. You feel me? But every
That's the goal.
nigga want to get a even gay niggas want to get a
Get a
every
sugar
nigga
daddy.
They do.
want their
Take care of
spouse
they-
to
right.
be, you know what I'm saying, living
Relax.
good, sitting on the beach.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it's not nothing really taboo about
So
it.
let me ask you this: like you just mentioned the gay man, which poses a question. That's actually a question that's been on my mind about the financial
gay
status
niggas?
of how we treat a man. No, because I want to know what the masculinity of money is. Is there masculinity attached with money?
It
you
is.
know what I'm saying? So like when you think about a gay couple, right? Which one is the man?
The one that give the dick.
I don't feel like it's masculinity. I think it's alpha.
Oh, so you do.
So that's my question.
I
So
think it's alpha because I made more than my ex. I footed
Just
everything.
gonna put that nigga out on
So I
blast.
wanted him to be able to be comfortable because I want you to sit at home with the kids because I don't want to sit at home with the kids. So I'm gonna make enough money to cover
But
both
my
of
thing
us.
is, as a man, how could you, I don't know. Some men are comfortable
Some
with
men are
staying
comfortable
home with the churn.
the churn.
Like I feel like
Them kids don't even
this
like
is-
you.
I just had this conversation. Right, I just had this conversation yesterday, and I see what Iman Shumpert is saying. However, I just feel like I just go back to, I don't want to say the Stone Age or whatever, but looking at the traditional family, or the woman is at home taking care of the kids and taking care of house and making sure there's X amount of meals, laundry's done, everything, whereas the man is taking care of the bills, going to work. And I was telling somebody, I was like, I wasn't put on this earth to be by myself, right? But more so to function alongside a man and to procreate with a man. So where am I going with this? It's about to connect right now. So I was like, I get what Iman's saying. Like, men with money don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care. They don't want that. They don't care, and they don't want that person paying bills.
I agree with what he said, first of all, because I think that's almost like a commonality. Like, I mean, I don't know what rich man. First of all, he's a multimillionaire. That man is a professional athlete. We're going to get into professional athletes in a minute, too.
Right.
But, like,
And he got NBA championship money.
yes, I'm saying, it's like this nigga's an NBA champion.
Yeah.
He doesn't live by the same standard as an average guy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So he can fucking say that. Like,
'Cause I need help.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, everybody's not Iman Shumpert. So I'm reading the comments, and again, I will say this by also saying I agree with him.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at all these women just like, that's a real man. He sounds like a real man. And in my mind, I'm like, when did having money and buying all your shit make you a real man? That's the credential? Can you be bought like that? Like, can you buy respect?
Can you
That's the
buy
question
love?
I'm really
I don't think
asking.
it's the. I don't,
Broke bitch.
But you know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So like,
Broke mentality is a thing.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
because
the.
it's not necessarily the monetariness that make the monetary value that makes you broke. It's here I go, finna go on my tangent. It's your spirit.
Right.
It's your mentality. It's I'm fascinated by this. I can be bought. I mean, I've seen situations where a woman stayed in a situation because of the things that man provided to her
see it often.
materialistically.
Yeah.
But being broke is not money. It's here. And it's like, I feel like, me personally, I feel like you got people around you who love you, who support you. Your village come in many forms. You rich. And we're talking about wealth though here. Somebody who has money. And it's like, I don't get it.
I have a rebuttal. I got a quick rebuttal to this real quick. My fault. I'm gonna get off this shit in a minute and let y'all do y'all thing.
Oh, I had something to say.
But like, I don't like the fact that either you're rich or you're broke.
No.
Because
To me, those are the smallest 2% of men if we really talking about
Correct.
it. I don't know a lot of super broke ass niggas. I just
Right.
don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a lot of super rich ass niggas.
Right.
All my friends are paying bills and we getting by. You know what I'm saying? We can go on vacations from time to time. You know what I'm saying? We regular niggas in my
Some-
opinion. Like
some more
some
than
of us
others.
make more money than others, but not by that margin in which you can call a nigga rich or call a nigga broke. We getting by. Everybody out here doing the same thing. Your lifestyle depends on how much money you have. Because it
Right.
ain't about how much money you have, it's about how much money you spend. If you
Right.
make $500,000 a year, but you throwing out 400 of it, and I make $200,000 a year, but I'm only spending 80, I have more money than you have. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes I feel like we get caught up in whether you paying for everything or you a broke nigga. It ain't no middle no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like we watching all this shit happen in front of
But-
us and we want that.
But that is the era that we live in. We live in a social media age where, because of what it looks like, and women are attracted to that. Oh, that's a real man because I I don't want to pay for nothing else. I want my nigga to pay for everything. I want my man to pay for everything. But that's what you see. 9 times out of 10, you are dealing with a lot of women who are in relationships that are going half. You are paying half, your half of the rent, and so is he. You are paying half of the bills, and so is he. You buying the groceries, and he paying the cable bill. That is what 99% of the women in those comments are doing. And they talking about, that's a real man because he's doing this and he's doing that. That's not the level that you on, baby girl. And that's not the level he's on. That's not the nigga that you have, and that's not the nigga, that's not who you are. And that's just what it is. Ultimately, at the end of the day, that's the level that Iman Shumpert and his wife have gotten to. That's where they're at.
Right.
When he was, maybe if he was in a different situation,
his wife is also rich.
She's also rich. But it doesn't matter because ultimately, see, when you have a man that's gonna pay the bills, she picking up her slack too. If you got a real woman, we're not just talking about real niggas. If you got a real woman, you got a man that's paying the bills, you better believe I'm picking up the slack. You better believe I'm taking care of the household. Exactly. We going on trips, I'm paying for that shit because you taking care of everything else. If I'm buying you cars, I'm doing this, I'm doing that because I'm picking up the slack. Whatever you do, I'm picking up your slack. That's how it's supposed to go.
I feel like it should always be 50-50 because I'm gonna say why. Men are now built well for paying for everything, as in niggas start to get possessive and feel like now she don't have no say so, like, cause you don't offer me nothing, you don't pay shit in here, like kids. Your kids ain't gonna tell you what to do in this house, they don't pay for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I can't tell my shorty what to do. It's about really too much in the house. I gotta have a conversation, but I can't tell her. You know why? Because she paid for some shit in here. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree.
I do agree with him with the possessiveness though.
I disagree.
Common,
I will say this. Now, if you have a woman that I get your point. I do understand your point. To your point though, it's like this. So if you have a woman and a man, they're living in the same household and they're splitting everything 50-50, and I can't tell you to leave, you can't tell me to leave, but you got a man that's paying for everything, but you also got a woman like Iman Shumpert in this situation. He not finna be like, this my shit, because she could be like, bitch, I can go pay for my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm talking about us normal niggas.
Well, but no, I know what she's saying though.
It's the same. It's the same situation. In my house, me and my nigga, we both paying the bills, we going half on it, or if you're paying all the bills, but I can still go do it. I can still go do it. I can still go get my own place. I'm buying my own car, pay my own bills. I could do it. You're just footing the bill. So I just think it depends on the man, honestly, and the woman. Because if the woman's sitting at home not doing nothing, she not doing shit,
not being productive,
right? Not productive. I'm not trying to do nothing.
But most women gonna do that though.
Broke mindset, like you said though.
Exactly.
Right.
No,
that's
ultimately stagnant.
Most women gonna do that though. Most women really gonna just sit on their ass.
No, most women not gonna do that.
I've dumped a woman for that. I've dumped a woman for that.
That is like I was saying earlier, that's that broke mentality. Number one, you just want to sit on your ass, and my man takes care of me, and all I do is sit at home, and I don't want to clean up. No, bitches nowadays, especially in this era, bitches want their money. I'm getting to the bag. How many bitches say that? I want the bag. I'm getting to the bag.
And how many bitches mean it? Come on now.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
Money. Man, you know what it is? They
looking at the same bitches.
I'm gonna take
you gotta understand.
But I'm gonna tell you the truth.
First of all, don't be pointing at my baby.
But Joey, they buying back their power, like she said. When you talking about the mindset of a child, like when you're in a house, think about it. If you're a single mom, right, in your house, and your daughter asks for some shit or do some shit, she gotta check in. You know what I'm saying? And that's because you don't.
She don't pay for nothing. She don't do nothing.
Mama, what's the first thing she say when you get slick? You don't pay for nothing around this motherfucker.
In this house.
That's that power that comes with me paying for everything. Now again, I'll say this as a man who actually agrees with the nigga. I ain't never been in a relationship where my woman had to pay no bills. That's me personally. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I've been in a relationship, like right now, I've been single for a very long time, but I have my own place. If I get a girlfriend and we move in together, I'm not gonna be like, all right,
so how
you
we
owe
doing
me
this?
No, because guess what? Before you got here, I was already paying all this shit anyway.
That.
So you're not taking, as long as you don't take nothing, you ain't taking nothing out of this motherfucker.
Right.
So your money is your money. That's just how I always been.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's right for you to say, oh, because I'm like that, I'm a real man, but another man isn't. Right. You don't know what that man might be offering that woman that's non-financial.
Right. Exactly.
What was you saying, Tiffany? You said something. See what you had up.
No. I was just saying I recently had this conversation with my cousin's sugar daddy, he's got money, obviously. But so it's like 4 of us at brunch. It was me, my cousin, and our other cousin, and then her sugar daddy. And I told the waiter, like, give me the bill for me and her. I'm gonna cover us, and let him cover her. And he was like, no, that's. And he was like, no, give me the bill. And he later told me
something.
afterwards. He's like, listen, that's offensive to do that, to try to pay it in front of me, because that's offensive to me. And I was like, oh well, fuck, I didn't fucking know. Like, I'm just trying to cover mine and her bill. I didn't think anything of that. I wasn't trying to offend you. I was trying to cover myself. Like, you know, no offense whatsoever. But he like schooled me and was like, listen, if you're ever out with me, don't ever pull out your money. That's offensive to me.
Yeah.
What's his
as
name?
a man. He's a chiropractor.
I'm going with him.
Right.
But then I was like, oh damn, well, no offense taken, like that. I didn't mean to disrespect you at all, but it was like hella a topic, and I was like, wow, I thought I was being respectful by paying, by offering, and then I was offending him, and then so it was like a whole backpedal, like, well,
To be
shit.
fair, he's a sugar daddy. You should have known that off the rip.
But either
That's
way,
also a
like,
pride thing.
but that's not just
You-
because I know you pay her shit doesn't mean I'm gonna take advantage.
I'm
of
gonna
it.
take advantage of it.
I'm gonna still be me.
Better than me, because my
That's a
homeboy
good
sugar mama better
segue,
not.
though. That's a good. Now that actually happened to you, but this was actually a video and a topic that came up. There was actually a girl, a young lady that went out with her dude and her friends, and she was
Seen
upset.
that.
18 bitches.
She
I've
was
seen that.
yeah, she was upset that he didn't pay the bill for her friends. Like, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna pay for you, but why should I have to pay for your friends?
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of people, it was a toss up, but a lot of people was like, bitch, you smoking crack if you think that he should have to pay for all your friends. So, but this is the flip side.
Yeah.
Your situation, because you're like, he was like, it's disrespectful to me for you to
Yeah.
have to take your checkbook out.
It was, and I
And
felt
throw
bad. I
your
was like,
money.
I also want 18
shit, I'm
bitches.
sorry.
This is true. Now the number
Yeah, there
is
was
a
only
little
4 of us.
Yeah.
Either way, the bill was still $300, but still, I was like,
$300 to a sugar daddy ain't shit.
it ain't shit.
Yeah,
but to
that's
me,
a
I
drop
was
in the head.
like,
He was
I
gonna pay that
felt
anyway on another bill.
75 hours.
right, but I felt disrespect. Like, I felt like I was being disrespectful to
Yeah.
not
Pay your way.
pay my way, because
Correct.
I don't expect you to pay my way. Like, I expect you to pay her way. That's your bitch,
Baby.
but not
But I
mine.
also
don't
feel
even
like
get down
it
with
goes back to
shorties.
mentality, like what we were talking about in our last
Welcome to
our
my
last topic.
sex
It's
room.
broke
Sugar
broke bitch mentality.
Yeah.
You go out and you are
You bitches gonna
assuming
broke
that yo
I'm listening.
I'm not even talking.
no Vaughn. You go out and you just assume that somebody else's man is gonna pay your
Yeah.
way because you went out with this man. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like that's a broke bitch mentality. To me, that's my opinion. There was a lot of women in the comments like, well, you know, I mean, he don't have to, but he probably should have. And no, he's not obligated to do that. Now, in your case, he felt disrespected, and that's fine too. But ultimately, it's not his obligation. Mentally, you came prepared.
Always,
I came
yeah.
prepared to pay for
Yeah.
my stuff, because why would I take advantage of him?
Yeah,
He's gonna pay
facts.
for you. He got you.
Yeah.
But
I got a family. I was just gonna say I had a family member really close to me, and I'm not gonna say who she is, but she's very, very close to me. And we go out sometimes, and she'll pay for like when the bill comes and shit like that. Like she'll like reach to pay, and we'll be
I
with
do
like
that.
her boyfriend, but she'll be with her man. And I watch her sometimes when they'll be doing stuff, like when we go to certain things, she'll be with her man, and I'll see her paying for stuff, and it just fucks with me.
wait, he don't mind.
He just lets her, because this person is like no kids, like she, you know, she getting her bread. But in my mind, I'd be like, I always seeing her. I'm always, and it fucks with me when she with me. I don't even let her pay for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, and this ain't the first relationship that's been like this.
I'm
you know what I'm
infamous
saying?
for that.
But I think that she does it like you said.
I do it all the
because
time.
she doesn't want to give away her power.
Man, I don't even, you
Same.
don't even know what
Same.
card they're using. You be thinking.
I will go to the waitress and be like, let me pay the bill.
Joint account.
Yeah. I hella will. I'll go to the waitress behind everyone's back and be like,
And
pay the
pay.
bill.
Yep, I do it too. I don't like
all
people
the
paying for
fucking
nothing
time.
for me. I hate that
And it's
shit.
always a fight.
What I was trying to say was.
So honestly, I'm both. It's like I'm in the middle. Like I will allow, especially with a guy, I'm gonna let you pay for some stuff, but I'm definitely gonna pick up the tab as well.
Yeah.
Like I'm definitely gonna be like, okay, I got this or whatever. But I'm never gonna be out with my
Right.
dude and I'm just paying. Like, I just feel like you don't got no pride. Like,
Right.
you just cool with me paying a
Paying
tab
for shit.
and in front of people,
Right.
all the time. Like, you okay with
He
that? I
hugging you
don't.
from the back like this.
Right, right.
even
So
hold my old lady
so
when
you
we're
the
in bed
little
when she babies
spoon,
up.
Right, you
right?
the
Like
little
you can held at night. Because I just feel like you. I don't know. I have a problem with that. There's even been times where I've been with a guy on a date or something like that. Even if I am paying, like say he got the first one and I'm paying, I'm gonna slide it to him. Like you know, at least look like you paying for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
You know
type
what I'm
shit.
saying?
I don't
Like,
give a fuck about none of that.
I think that's a masculine thing, though. That's what I said to bring it full circle about the real man conversation.
The masculinity.
I feel like it comes. It's a masculinity attached to money
Oh,
because
'cause
it's
I don't
power
care.
attached to money.
Cause I was just gonna ask before Belly cut me off, but like what it is like in my situation, my fiance made more money than me, and it's like realistically, me coming into it, what can I offer her that she can't provide for herself? Only thing I can offer her is like relief on some of the shit, like you know what I'm saying. And I had to come into it where it's like I don't have an ego like that, where it's like, oh, my old lady made more money than me, and it bothers me. It more so motivates me to make more money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes she be like, yo, you gotta relax. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gotta make as much as me. That's one of the things she reminded me, like, you don't have to make as much as me. You just gotta make something.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And try, and you know, do. Don't long. But I ain't a nigga that be sitting on his ass at a crib playing a game either. Like, even on my off day, I'm out trying to do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but y'all niggas, man.
Martin had that episode. Remember him? He found out Gina made more money than
Yeah,
him.
he was doing the
Remember how
most.
bad he felt? He felt like he wasn't a man. You know what I'm saying?
And I still
this
feel
shit
manly.
been around for a while, but see, that's good though. You know what I'm saying? It's a dynamic thing. Everybody ain't on that same kind of shit. I just feel like that
She
shit.
also doesn't emasculate you.
Yeah,
Because you,
right.
That
you
could
make
easily
less
happen.
money than her.
'Cause I
You know
put
what
it in
I'm
her
saying?
back.
What'd you say?
I put it in
I
her
put it in
back.
her back.
Oh my God.
You can't be out there making less money and weak meat.
You
Like,
can't have both. You can't have
You
both.
gotta pick a
You
struggle.
gotta pick a struggle. You gonna get what?
Put it in her
She be like, babe,
Put
I
it
just
in
paid the
your
rent. I be like, ooh, shit.
Jay, sit your ass down.
Grab that little Afro puff and I'm like, the fuck?
Today the comedian.
God.
Today the comedian.
Hey, you think I'm still manly around this bitch and I'm still gonna tell you what to cut off in this bitch.
Cut them goddamn lights off.
Goddamn lights off.
Cut off. Cut it off.
What can you do? My fiance has a degree where she immediately makes money. I have a degree where you got to be famous.
Let me ask you this. So let me ask you this though: if you was to get famous, rich, and all that shit, do you think that
I would still be a social.
you get what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. Like, do you think that your mindset would change? Because the next topic is actually the question I think was posed: can you be we was talking about athletes too. Can you be an athlete and wealthy and faithful?
So excuse me, I could. So if say I got rich as fuck out of nowhere, right? I would still want her to be a social worker. I just want her to own her own service.
That makes
I don't
sense.
want you to be working for nobody. I want you to do what you in financial debt for,
Right.
and do it on your own. Make your own
On
money.
your
You know
own
what I'm
terms.
saying?
Yeah.
But for as like, what was the other part?
Just if you could be a
Oh, could I be faithful?
celebrity, wealthy athlete, and faithful at
Me
the same
personally,
time.
yeah, cause you know why? Cause these bitches was not with me when I needed $20. My
And what
fiance
you
was.
shooting in the gym?
When I needed $20, these hoes want to give me $20. Guess who gave me $20?
My girl.
Man, so you think I'm gonna get 20 mil and then I'm gonna switch
I
up
think
on
that's
her?
LeBron though, because I ain't never heard LeBron in no scandal since he was in high
No,
school.
but see, you know what though? I need to
She
say
probably
something
let him
about
fuck
that.
bitches.
Go ahead though.
I feel like when it comes to infidelity in the celebrity world or even with athletes, I feel like a lot of these men have a respect issue because just because we've never heard about LeBron don't mean that it never happened.
We can't assume it did.
We can't.
He's innocent in this situation.
We can. We can
Yeah.
say he's innocent in this
Now, well,
situation
'cause
because
now
we've
what you
never
gonna
heard
do?
anything.
You're not gonna disrespect LeBron James.
That's just like Jay-Z. Prior to the whole Lemonade thing, everything coming out, Becky with the good hair and all that other stuff, we didn't
Yeah.
hear nothing about Beyonce and Jay-Z.
And that's true.
But because just because we didn't hear about it again doesn't mean that it never happened, but that's because he respected Beyonce. That's just like Will and Jada. Before all this stuff came out,
We knew they were fucking people.
no, it was never, you've never heard nothing about Will
Yes, you did, baby.
stepping out with,
Yes, you
what?
did.
Well, we heard they were swingers.
Yeah.
That
Yes,
was the
I'm
thing.
talking about,
I know
no,
what you're
that's
saying.
different. I'm talking about, we've never heard him like a scandal. Oh, Will has cheated on Jada.
Right.
And he stepped out and he did all this. You know why? Because he respects his wife. He respects her. Now, in the public eye, I'm not saying behind closed doors they might not have had issues and stuff like that, but I feel like it's a respect issue. And the reason why I say that, this man, the reason where I get this whole situation from, there was a story about a baseball player. He's a White Sox baseball player. His name is Tim Anderson. And he was seen on the red carpet with his wife and his 2 kids. And then 18 hours later, he was with his alleged baby mother. So this is him sleep in the car, laid up in the car.
He looked like he cheated.
And she
He do
put
look like a
on
cheater.
his story, baby father. But if you see right here, that was him on the red carpet with his wife and his
family.
2 children, right? So,
So wait, he got a baby mama.
alleged. Now they say alleged, but I mean,
Side chick.
she has video of him.
I mean,
This is
if
on
it's-
her story
What if he was there with his kids?
in her car.
No,
That's
she's talking about the
possible.
Oh,
white.
that's with the side chick.
That's what the side chick. This is the side
it-
chick's
is-
video on her
Is it
story.
a side chick or a baby mama?
It's both. She's
She
pregnant right
both,
now.
yeah.
She's pregnant right now.
So she's soon to be.
She's soon to be
so
baby
she
mom.
wasn't the baby mama when he was in. Okay.
No, she
I'm
is
tracking.
pregnant right
I'm
now.
tracking.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he's
She's currently
pregnant.
about to have his baby.
Correct. She's pregnant, and so it's alleged.
If you gonna cheat, bitch, put your phone down. What are you doing?
No, she wants you to get caught.
She
don't
doesn't
care.
give a fuck about his
She wants that
wife.
spot.
Yeah.
And clearly, neither does he. Because I would have been like, bitch, what the fuck?
What are you doing? Right?
Because you,
You didn't sign. You didn't
But
sign.
that's
the
what I
agreement?
mean about respect. That's what I mean about respect. And it goes back to this Tristan Thompson thing also. Tristan Thompson, people be like, you don't think Tristan Thompson loved Chloe? No, he don't give a fuck about her. He
He also
don't.
wasn't
He
married
gets
to her.
0 fucks.
He does not give a fuck
actually.
about
Zero.
Khloe Kardashian. Because if he did,
I think he loves her.
man.
To be fair, nigga could love
I'm
and
gonna.
still cheat.
I'm gonna take up for him. Not because I think it's first of all I
Explain
think
yourself.
I sell. So I think Tristan Thompson clearly has a problem. He has come out and said that he has a problem. I've already explained this before. Sex addiction is a real thing whether you like it or not. It's a sickness like anything else. Some people got to be having some sex. They nymphos and it's a real thing. Everybody want nympho till they get nympho. You know what I'm saying? You realize you really got to be fucking out here. You know what I mean? He has a problem. She knows he has a problem. When you a crackhead, do you get mad at a crackhead for doing crack?
No, I laugh.
You know what I'm saying?
But is you getting
And they-
mad at the crackhead for stealing your fucking TV and your rent money?
Yeah, the shit that come with it.
Exactly.
But when you love somebody,
No, fuck all
I still
that.
love my mama to this day.
I ain't saying she should stay. I think she should have been going, in my personal opinion.
Well, according
like addicts.
to her sources, they are saying that they're not together because he was recently
now.
spotted in Palm Springs holding hands with some other bitch.
I thought it
So-
was Greece.
Greece,
Jesus.
Palm Springs. I'm sorry,
Why
I got
this
it
man
mixed
can't
up.
just be a hoe in peace? Y'all let Future.
He's a whore, but she accepts him for what he's
I'm just
doing.
saying, but they let
Clearly.
Future be a hoe in peace. Y'all still be blasting
First
music.
of all,
Hey, March Madness hard though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Y'all let Kevin Gates be a hoe.
Kevin Gates is a foul, disgusting individual.
Y'all
We're not
love some
going to
Kevin
speak about
Gates.
him on the show
I
anymore.
forgot we are the Kevin Gates hater club here.
We do not like him here.
It's at least 3 niggas on
Have
this
you ever
panel that like
dated an
that.
athlete or anybody with like status or anything like that?
Yeah, it wasn't exactly the funnest thing though.
Okay.
Can't
What came
believe-
along with it?
What they do?
What they do?
Well, it's a constant battle of trust.
No, I'm talking about what they did for a living. You ain't got to tell
Football
me
player?
A football player. Okay.
who. Okay, I'm gonna ask you later. I want to.
So what was it like? Just him going to practice? Him like what was it? What was the
No,
traits?
practice, no. More like
Out on the
events,
road.
out in the world. Because you have to understand, too, like, as a normal fucking woman,
Yep.
can you compete with a millionaire woman or a woman who actually has their shit together?
If you can suck dick, you can.
It's a whole different ballgame.
You think for let my
Not even
throat
just
go,
that. Not even just that. Because a lot of times, excuse me, a lot of times these men be out on the road and they don't even care if this woman got $1. To be honest with you,
Yeah, that's-
and it really be
It's
about
control.
the woman that has the most like tenacity. Like she
think
got
I'ma
the
cheat on my
most.
throat, though?
What?
I can say this though. Bella, to your point, I feel like this. I feel like niggas
Yeah, that's it.
niggas that have something to lose cheat with women who have something to lose.
Yeah.
No,
Because
you niggas ain't
listen
cheating
to what I'm
with
finna
that.
tell you. Listen to what I'm finna tell you.
I get where he going.
You know what I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I was in the military for a while, and I noticed that married officers would often cheat with other married officers. Because you think about it, if you're a married man, you're not finna cheat with no little young chick that's stupid, first of all.
Yeah.
And
They're
everybody
gonna
know
get you
that.
with- but-
They gonna get you
Yep.
caught the fuck
Yep.
up. But a
Becoming
woman ain't
a
finna say
gentleman.
shit if she ain't trying to get caught up either.
Yep. Yeah.
So a lot of these men that
Facts.
got power, sometimes like actresses will be caught fucking other actresses and shit like that. They be married. That's because they fucking with somebody who got something to lose and they know they're gonna keep their mouth shut.
Yep.
A lot of them people don't be fucking the hood rats y'all think they be fucking with. Some girls they slide through on some drunk high shit. They can get in there, but a lot of these niggas really be fucking with other chicks that really got, like she said, got their shit together. Motherfuckers who, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like if I get somebody pregnant, I'm gonna want to get somebody pregnant. If I'm a millionaire, like I ain't gonna want to get nobody pregnant that's finna try to get me for them
Yeah.
and take care of them and their whole family.
Yeah.
I'd rather get somebody pregnant like a Tiana Taylor or some shit. I'll shoot that club all the way up, baby. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
choose her.
He said, "Don't."
She was voted most sexy woman in America too.
I believe it.
She's a beautiful woman.
Tiana Taylor.
Taylor.
Yeah, actually,
She's beautiful.
She is beautiful.
I ain't
She
cheating
said,
on my
"Yeah."
throat
What happened with Giveon?
though. Anyway,
So that's something else I wanted to talk about because I feel like it's not talked about enough. Mental health in the music industry. So Giveon posted a tweet and he was just basically saying, I can't go through another heartbreak. And y'all know he good for heartbreak music. Like
Yeah.
that is his genre. And he posted a tweet. Basically, some of his other tweets were basically like he's
Concerning?
been going through a hard time,
Okay.
or whatever. And so people basically was laughing like, nigga, that's what you need to do. Like, we hope that bitch broke the shit out of your heart. Like, you know, like that's what you need. This is the tweet here,
I seen that.
that's what you need basically to make the good music. Please get your heart broken. We hope your heart is broken. Like laughing emojis, everything. So I want to ask y'all, like, do you feel like, even like Kanye, people never really took his mental health serious? They laugh at him. They be like, Kanye, yeah, that nigga crazy.
Yeah.
Just anything. They don't really take it seriously because they don't look at them as people. And I feel like, do you feel like it's, as a celebrity in the music industry, is it taken as seriously, their mental health, as it would be somebody in the street? You see a crazy nigga in the street.
First things first, I'm gonna say about this
Some more.
situation about mental health in the industry. One, you can be either in the industry or not in the industry, and no matter what, you could be a hairstylist, a musician, a model, a fucking dancer. You have to have tough skin. Right, so people love the idea of like being in the industry and stuff like this, but they don't know that because it comes with the territory. You're gonna have some people saying, "Oh, nigga, get your heart broke." Like that's what we need. But then you as an artist, I feel like Giveon, you have to take your heartbreak, pour it into your music. However, still on the back end, get your counseling, get your therapy, heal yourself, fix those wounds. So when the next person come around, you not still pouring that trauma on them as if they did something to you. And I'm not saying this is his case where it's like he's not healed from the last heartbreak and then he go into another situation and like he's putting that trauma on that person and make that person deal with it to where as if they caused that trauma and it's just a repetitive cycle until you break that cycle and you stop it. So I feel like it is not taken as serious, and you gotta know like, okay, trolls gonna troll, people gonna say what they gonna say, and know how to roll with the punches.
Absolutely. No, I definitely
I think like we as society, we just don't take any kind of entertainment, anybody in the entertainment industry
agree.
serious. We forget that they're actually human and that they have feelings. They still feel the same thing we feel. I think a lot of times it's so glamorous. They got all this money. They make their life seem so appealing. Like, oh shit, we want that that we forget that they actually have to process all those feelings too. So we think like, oh, you got all the money in the world. What the fuck are you sad about?
Right.
Why,
Go
what
get
are-
an injection to
That's
make
it
you feel
right there.
better.
That's
you
it
have
right
all
there.
the money to solve all your problems. If we had that money, we would be so fucking happy.
Right.
But we forget too that money doesn't really solve the problem.
It doesn't.
No. It doesn't.
Makes
It
me
puts a
brings
band-aid
more.
on it.
People
So we forget like, oh,
Money
shit,
brings
you gotta
more
process
problems.
That too.
that's,
Money brings more problems.
That's a fact.
Way more problems.
Different problem.
Different problems.
Yeah.
That's what it
Loyalty.
is.
I just told my
Money
son
tests
that.
all the loyalty in the world.
Yeah.
Yep, it does. It does bring different problems. I think that's you hit it on the head when you said that a lot of that's a lot of people's comments too as well. Like, what the fuck do you have to be sad about? Like,
Yeah.
you're a millionaire. Like, you know
got
what
all
I'm
the money
saying?
to fix your problem.
Right. And ultimately, like you said, money can't buy. It really cannot buy you happiness. Majority of the people saying that though have money problems,
Yeah.
which is why they say that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if I had that money, you know what I'm
It solve
saying?
all my problems.
Right,
But would it
in,
really?
in actuality, you see so many celebrities, people with
Mm-hmm.
wealth, and people with the money that other people want,
And still
killing
broken.
themselves,
Still
killing
broken.
themselves, drugging themselves, drinking
Mm-hmm.
themselves to death, having mental issues, having mental health issues. It's
Crazy
And
because
so,
when you brought up this topic, I immediately thought of what is that guy that dates Megan Fox?
MGK.
Oh, MGK.
Yeah.
Machine Gun
So I saw this picture of him
Machine
recently.
Gun
He
Kelly.
got pink hair. He looks like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
looks like a whole ass woman.
Yeah.
And someone had commented like that Megan Fox totally took the machine gun out of MGK.
Keisha's
and
Kelly.
Gun out of him,
Kelly.
yeah.
And, but that resonated with me because I thought like, wow, mental health is real.
yeah.
Like, here is this man totally lost his identity. Totally lost his identity.
Yeah.
Which he probably didn't even know who he was in the first place. But now he's just like a whole ass woman.
Right.
Where did he go? What happened?
I think
Was
his
that-
status changed.
His status did
His
change.
status
but was
changed.
that the music or was that her or was
was
it just
her.
I think it was
wasn't
her.
that
It was her.
'Cause she's on a different level.
She is.
She's on a different
Yes.
She's on
platform
a
for sure.
completely different level.
He has
But then
to stay
I
relevant.
thought too, like,
Absolutely.
it's just the entertainment industry, period. Because it's not just musicians, it's actors,
Correct.
it's comedians,
Absolutely.
it's the entertainment industry, period.
Absolutely.
Absolutely changing the way everybody thinks.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sweeping that whole industry of mental health. Like, everybody has got some kind of
Something.
fucked up
We was
mental.
talking about
That's
the football
usually how it
players,
go, though.
the athletes and shit. Like, you was talking about like their behavior patterns. Like, cheating is one behavior pattern, but they got a lot more than that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Domestic violence and drinking and driving. Like,
niggas be having
you have
CTE.
enough money to
Right.
pay a driver to take you everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not even rich, and I can Uber home right now if I get too drunk. You feel me?
But I think
what
it's
are
a
you getting
power
that
and a
for?
control
It's
thing.
the car.
It
It's the
is.
stunning.
Yeah.
The
I'm
cars that you're
invincible.
driving
I
and
can
shit
do whatever
like
I
that.
want.
But I was gonna say, like, you expecting a nigga that literally gets hit in the head for a living to just have
Everything
logical
together.
thinking
Not gonna happen.
patterns.
Absolutely
You
not.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there are gonna be mental struggles in all those communities, whether or not we even understand. Once you start getting popular, shit change for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you add the money to the popularity, and then you think about an athlete, out of all people, an athlete will. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Kyler Murray just got a deal yesterday. Well, to this morning, Kyler Murray got a deal for $220 million for 5 years. Okay. Why do I know how much fucking money that man make?
Cause they tell it.
They
Because
tell
they told
everything.
you. So if you my cousin, I'm like, nigga, I know you got it. I
Right.
just seen it on
Let me
TV.
hold 1,000.
Salary. I don't know nobody in here salary in this room, but I know his, and I don't even know that nigga. That's too much information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for the
Yeah.
world to know that, that's a lot of pressure on you, man.
A lot.
So a lot of these motherfuckers, Giveon, you know, his fame, I ain't know who he was this time. Who put me on Giveon? He just told me about the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I started listening, okay, buddy, cold. But like you said, he makes music. You like something wrong with buddy.
Like Raw Wave.
Like Rod Wave, like Kanye West. Like when I be listening to Kanye, I be like, Kanye is screaming for help.
Facts.
Kanye
Every
is
album.
We ain't gonna be happy till something happen. You know what I'm saying? When Chad Bosick, what's his name is? When he got sick, motherfuckers was talking shit. Ah, that nigga he must be on drugs.
When he got small and stuff like
He
that.
was skinny as
Yeah.
hell, and everybody was talking shit, not knowing
Yeah.
that man was
Was
holding it in,
fighting.
and the
Yeah.
whole time was literally dying,
Yeah.
Literally dying.
and couldn't even say nothing.
He could have.
That's a lot of heavy on you.
That's to my
And then he
point,
passed,
though.
and the whole world's like,
Oh
oh.
my gosh!
Why did he
Right.
keep
Oh,
it a
shit.
secret? Because nobody wants that pressure from the world once you're already going through something so crazy.
I don't even like going to funerals with somebody super close to me because I don't want to have to deal with all the I'm sorries.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to be nobody fucking pity party.
Yeah, you just want to die in peace.
Right.
Like, let me live my last days in peace.
It's a lot of pressure on you. What was you saying, Joey?
I didn't say anything.
You was gonna say something about the mental health?
Oh,
You high?
yeah. I just think it is. I was just saying that most of these athletes be having CTE.
Yeah.
So like you be thinking like, them niggas is crazy. Them niggas is crazy. And like they not gonna make the best rational decisions
Yeah.
all the time.
I agree with that. I know that we was talking about our military experiences last week or whatever, and this woman recently came out. What was that? The porn star, Black. She came out and said something.
Mia Khalifa.
Yeah,
Mia.
that was her name. So she came out recently and said that she felt as though, like in the sex worker industry, OnlyFans and stuff like that, that shit is like much better to sign your body up for OnlyFans than to sign your body up for the United States
But
Army or something.
Mia is also Middle Eastern.
Okay.
So you have
Correct.
to think of how
background.
her background
Right.
is, where
That's what they do.
in the Middle East,
Yeah.
shit, it would be better. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
no. I'm talking about that's a.
So how do you say that?
Because I'm Muslim, so if she goes back to her country, they're gonna kill her. They would rather her serve her country than to show her
But
body.
that's probably where her
But what-
rebellion
Yeah.
comes from.
And that's
but
what that
what's
is coming
funny
from.
is half of her fan status are Middle
Middle
Eastern.
Eastern.
Yeah, 'cause they not supposed to be looking at that shit.
But they are.
They are.
Hey man.
Hey
You know
man,
how it
I
goes.
ain't Middle Eastern.
She actually did an
West
interview
Florida.
on that about how half the Middle Eastern men judge her, but half of them are on her shit.
OnlyFans.
Funny how that work, ain't it?
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
It's frowned upon, but they support her. They pay her bills.
It's like that in religions all around the world.
Facts.
One, she
Facts.
beefing with ISIS though.
Facts.
But what do
She
you, do
beefing
you
with
agree with her?
ISIS.
Like, if you had to make a choice, let me throw a scenario out.
I agree.
Guys too, all right?
I agree.
You agree? So you would rather
I do too.
give your body to OnlyFans for 4 years or the
Yes.
military for
How
4
much
years?
money I'm getting?
Right.
Let's say same ski.
Bad Baby made
Let's say same.
As Mia
Let's
Khalifa?
make it fair. Let's say y'all.
100
Let's say in this scenario, you both made $100,000 in a
Oh
year.
yeah, I'm slinging ding-a-ling.
Okay, let's get something straight. OnlyFans isn't just let's.
Oh, but that's
it's a
Exactly.
porno.
But
It's
let's
not
say-
porn.
but-
It's like everything's
OnlyFans
not.
literally can be anything. You could be a personal trainer and say, "Join my OnlyFans. I'm gonna teach you how to work out."
Facts.
And on my OnlyFans, that's all I'm gonna do is teach
Facts.
you how to work out. You could be a musician, an artist,
You could
a
literally be
chef.
anything.
But
But
she
I'ma
was
be
a
fucking-
but she was a porn star.
She's a porn
so I'm gonna go
star.
out on a limb and say she wasn't cooking. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely hers is probably all
She was
fucking.
Probably a
definitely
titty.
serving vagina.
She was
but-
definitely
I don't
serving
like that.
vagina.
For 100,000, I'll be
Definitely.
on there fucking. I ain't gonna hold you.
100,000. You would.
If you make me choose between the military or,
And OnlyFans?
fucking, and I get to fuck who I want on OnlyFans, so like it'll just be me and Marissa on that bed, butt booty naked.
You down for this life? She like, why am I here
That's
again?
because that's another 100,000 if she do it.
Fantastic voyage. He said, y'all OnlyFans gonna be fantastic voyage.
Fuck up, Black.
The vast-tastic voyage.
And Brandon OnlyFans gonna be hair ass.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So,
She's actually known for anal.
oh,
Ew.
well.
She really good at it.
See, like even he knows.
You heard?
I seen it.
Oh, okay, got it. I'll try to help you.
I watch porn. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, look.
I've never really heard of the young lady before, but
Not the young lady. Let's not.
let's not be modest here. Talking about a vag queen. So Tiffany, you agree with you'd rather give your body to, because you have ownership of your own body, unless you're in one of those, what do you call it, house ranches, where they have like basically pimps, like they have like these online pimps, bunny ranches. Basically, they set up a house and these young girls come in and they house them, they feed them, and they provide them clientele. You know what I'm saying? That's the exchange they get. They get free rent, free food, and clientele. They help them do that, and then
Clientele
the person,
for what? Like, is this?
they set them up
It's a
with all their
whorehouse?
followers and subscribers. They have algorithms. They have houses for young women like this. So it's like sex worker. That's like sex worker shit. Like, so basically, would you rather go into that where you had to live in a house and do that, or would you rather be in the military? That was the question.
Oh, okay. Now that changes a little.
You
Dynamic,
got the freedom. I ain't finna give you the freedom too.
I thought you meant like you could just have an OnlyFans. I didn't know it was that.
No, you ain't
I'll
going
go
to
to the military.
They still free girls. They can still leave when they want to leave.
I'm gonna go to the military.
You would do the military instead of the house?
Yeah, no, because I ain't about to be fucking nobody like that.
Sometimes they don't have to do that. They just have to. They have
If
to.
I have all
Entertain?
control,
yeah, have to entertain.
if I have all control,
Yeah.
I get to choose the rules. I get to do what I want.
Yes.
Then yeah, I'm choosing OnlyFans. If I don't get control, I ain't choosing that. I'm
That
all
makes
about
sense,
control.
though.
I want control of everything.
Braid hair. You
You know what I'm saying? Topless, titties out.
Titties out.
Now we're gonna braid.
Vaughn, you doing the military?
I'm going to the military.
You doing the military?
Yeah.
Shape of the
Because
motions.
of the benefits you're gonna reap, and I can say that because I've served.
You did it right.
I've served
You
too.
know.
What?
She said, I
served
did
too.
both.
I've done both.
You know, just
I don't
reaping
know.
the benefits. 4 years, $100,000. I'm gonna get X, Y, and Z after those 4 years. The benefits that come with it. Not sitting here fucking being on OnlyFans. Maybe make some connections, but shit, you can make connections.
You
in
might
that
make some
bitch,
really
too.
good connections too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
Yeah,
might
but
be
your
like
grandma them seen it.
when you're 4 years up, I got a job for you, and they might hook you up with some
Yes.
crazy shit.
You get a
4 years.
residual income.
Right. I don't know. I'm on the fence.
I'm on
the fence.
You on the fence, but you ain't on the
Good
fans.
benefits.
But not OnlyFans, but on the fence. I don't know. I think I probably do the OnlyFans, bro.
It's a price. You
Like she said, if I can make my own rules, cuz like
say
If I can make my own rules.
I'm finna get paid for
Say
fucking.
they said they'll pay you $2 million a year to do meat beat videos.
Just
do what
meat.
videos?
All I gotta do is meat
All you
beats.
do is meat beats.
Good night.
Meat beats for the meal for the 2 M's.
Yeah, a year.
Shit,
For
I do
4
that.
years.
Do that anyway. Free meat. I was doing free meat beats.
Yeah, anyways.
So if I gotta choose, I think I'm gonna take the
Or
2
the
M's.
military.
If it was my same experience that I had in the military,
Great experience.
my experience wasn't like everybody else. I actually had a good experience.
I had a great experience.
But I don't know.
I also didn't have $2 million a year.
That's true, and I didn't get a chance
Facts.
to experience.
I didn't
all
get
the
2 million
nuts.
afterwards either.
That's
All I
hella
got was
nuts.
some disability in the GI Bill.
And I was sending out free meat beat videos.
I still make better on the way.
I don't know. It's on you.
The question.
You know
The
the
question
dabbler.
is: would you rather do 4 years in the military or 4 years in a OnlyFans bunny ranch house?
Oh, definitely OnlyFans.
For real?
Absolutely.
Why are you so calm about it? You starting now? What the fuck? Like, you working on the OnlyFans voice? She's like, absolutely. It's your
I just would rather do what I want to do.
Nah, you gonna have
I want to be in control.
You gonna have to fuck
But he
some
said
old
you're not
white
in
man.
control.
No, he said you were. He said you can control
You can control
it.
the videos, but
Yeah.
you still living in that house with all the mother.
when they
But
say
you get to
cut-
control your
and when they say
content.
cut the
Do what I
motherfucking
want.
lights off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't have to fuck an old white man. What are you talking
Nah,
about?
No,
if
you
I don't
gotta-
want that to be my
I
content,
can do what I want to do.
Yep.
He gonna be
And
watching you on
that's-
FaceTime.
That's fine.
he gonna be watching you. That's fine. Watch
I'm
from
okay
afar.
with that. I'm okay with that, but I would absolutely choose.
That's
4
another
years.
question. Would that turn y'all off though if you had to see him too? You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Like some of them calls are two-way calls. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus,
So like, what if you had to see him take?
I don't think so. I would just ignore it. I'm really good. I got kids. I'm really good at ignoring
Ignoring shit.
shit.
I'm good
Yeah,
at ignoring stuff too.
I am too. So I would just be like, oh, that's full. I wouldn't
just
even pay
beating this little
attention.
mother. Just
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even pay attention.
that little mother.
Might as well pack
He
me
trying to get that
up
little
because
motherfucker.
I
I
wear
don't
it
know why
all
I
on
just
my
assume
face.
niggas that who subscribe got little meat. I just assume that.
No.
It'd be some big brother subscribing.
I don't know.
They probably looking for a job. You mind
Good
do
night.
some, you want to do some content with your boy? Send you this meat.
I hope you make some videos.
Right, we can make some videos.
That meat somewhere else. Come near me.
Man, we're gonna change tunes real quick. I gotta get on this topic. So kids was at Sesame Street. And so we was at Sesame Street. If you haven't seen the video surface, there's a video going around. The kids was at Sesame Street, and the caricature that was, I don't remember the character's name anyway, but they basically was like dapping up all the white kids, and then when they came to the black kids, they kind of whoa,
It was like, no.
like nah to the black kids. Do we have a video?
I used to work at Chuck E.
Yeah.
Cheese. I used to duck them white kids all the time too.
So a lot of people asking the question, do you think this was motivated or was it, kind of waved them off too. So the family is actually suing if y'all haven't heard.
I would.
So the family is suing for mental stress and saying that the kids are like traumatized by, I don't mean to do the quotes, but the kids are extremely traumatized by this. So they are suing the actual, not the park, because the park wasn't responsible for the actors. They just outsourced the actors. So the company that provided the actors. I believe so.
Yeah.
But you know, they don't
On
fuck
the
with us
show.
like that.
Correct. So I actually have something to say about this. Because some people are like, just going back and forth about this topic, but there are other videos of this actual character doing the same thing.
Wow.
This is not the same one doing the same thing. So this is not the only video. There were actually like 3 videos that surfaced of this same character doing the same thing to little African American children, like not interacting with them or wanting to touch them or anything like that. So I do feel like maybe the family's capitalizing a little bit.
You ain't want to say it. You ain't want to say it either.
Hell no. You don't know how I feel.
I do know how it feels. I've been.
Have you heard? Hold on,
I've
Black.
been discriminated against.
Before you jump on Bella, have you heard some of the stories they saying that the child is like waking up and screaming trauma nightmares?
They're saying that the child is in emotional
Have you heard?
distress.
Yeah, like they kind
And
of.
I feel like there have probably been other things in that child's life that have caused that child more emotional stress than that.
That could set it off though.
I feel like
to some extremity.
I'm not taking away
Me
that
neither.
it may have hurt the child's feelings or that it might have made them feel away or something like, why are those kids getting high fives and not us? I'm not taking that away. I am just saying that I do feel like the family's capitalizing. That is
Listen.
my opinion.
First of all, get your money. I'm for it.
They're capitalizing on it.
Get your money.
Right.
But I agree with you though. I don't think it's.
This happened to me in real life.
You got passed over by Chuck E. Cheese?
No, I'm not.
Not Chuck E. Cheese.
I was like, probably you big as hell.
My 2 youngest.
Okay.
My 2 oldest, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Arizona, and what happened was we were at the doing the railroad and stuff. So like the little cowboy.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Eating breakfast.
Westworld. Yeah.
We eating breakfast. The cowboy walked through. Walked to the table before us. Greet the kids, shooting a gun in the air and shit like that. Passed right by us and went to the next table.
I bet that happens more than people know. But you know, my
I
man.
had to try to explain that to my son.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Why you ain't sue their ass for? And you should tie their ass up. You can.
Now he about to take the kids right back in there.
Hey, now I know.
I dare
But
you
you
to
know
walk
what
past.
I feel about racism. It's first of all, it's an old thing. First of all, if you still racist, you old as fuck, bro. Like that shit is.
That's not true.
It's ignorance. It's ignorance and it's ignorance and it's ignorance anyway. But to be racist to children,
Yeah, that's a different.
that's the next level of racism, dog. Like, how much hate do you got in your heart to not
Get your little nigga
to hate
baby.
kids?
The same hate that they always had.
It's not the child. It's the skin.
It's the skin.
I know, but it's always been the same.
No facts.
Children.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
I mean?
saying. It doesn't matter that it's a child.
You said immaterial.
That's some real hate.
That's a child.
That was a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't care. They didn't care then that it was a child. They don't care now.
Vaughn, this
That-
happens
that
to
it's
you.
a child.
How would you feel about this?
I'll be hurt.
You be hurt.
She be in jail.
I will be hurt. I was hurt when I seen the video.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
feelings
it's
were
like-
hurt. Yeah.
Just imagine like your child, because kids' imagination is so wild,
It
right?
is.
Like
She really think that character dissed her.
like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
not only that, like that child, like that's like me taking Aubrey to see whatever goddamn Bruno and them from Encanto, and they diss her. Like I'm like, bro, the fuck wrong with these niggas? Like they
Yeah.
just diss me. That ain't right. Like she might be in her feelings about it, but throwing and say, oh, she having dreams and tantrums about it and her nightmares. Like,
You don't even let your baby sigh, so I know she ain't gonna be in that bitch having no tantrums. You don't even let your baby sigh, so I know damn well she ain't even having no random ass tantrums.
like
Sit your head down.
I do let her sigh. She be trying to run me over, bro.
Did you see the video, Tiffany?
put her back?
I
in her
did.
Space.
My daughter showed me.
How'd you feel about it?
She's like, "Ma, look at this racially motivated video."
Racially
I was like,
motivated
"What?" And then she showed me, and I was like, "Oh." But my daughter's 3 best friends are all black.
video? Oh yeah.
I used to
half
work
our
at Chuck E.
family's black,
Cheese.
so she takes it to heart. But I was like, "Well, honey, I mean, people suck."
I've noticed that
tell
the
you.
younger generation, they got a little fire in them.
Oh, facts.
Oh yeah.
My son, them now mind you, my son got friends of all different everything.
Same.
Seriously, and that's one thing we was talking about with California. Like your black children gonna have some friends that ain't black. I promise you that.
a lot of Mexican
You
and
know, it's
Asians
a lot of
over
everything,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Everything. So some of his best friends are Hispanic and white and Asian. You know what I'm saying? Like Filipino girl be hanging out. She cool as shit too. But like all the little everything, and they fucking love each other. And if somebody say something racist to my son, all
That's
of them
it.
riding.
All of them click.
All of them riding, and
Yeah.
it wasn't like that when I was growing up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I noticed that they got a little bit of
It's different.
fire
It
in
is.
them. Yeah,
That's
It
true.
is.
I had a client. She was a young girl. Her name was. I'm gonna shout her out. Hey, Life. Her name was Life. But she was biracial. She had a couple different things in her, but
Pause.
she.
Here you
She's
go.
a child.
this nigga.
Relax. But she definitely, you could just tell by the way she speaks, the way she spoke. Her mother was white. She was a white woman, but she just was very much, you can tell this generation, like he said, just has a little bit of fire.
Yeah.
It just got that little bit of kick. And it's so good to see because, like he said, generations past, if you had other races that were friends with you, they might not have stuck up for you. They might not have stood, 10 toes down. They're not getting their ass beat now. Don't get me wrong. There are the
was some white people
exceptions to the
Yeah.
rule.
Yeah.
It was some white people watching.
But it's just correct. They was getting their ass
They
beat
getting
too.
their ass beat, yeah.
But
Worse.
it was like I said, it was the exception. It wasn't the rule. It wasn't, and now it's becoming more of the majority.
It is.
That our people are standing up next to their friends. I'm gonna stand next to who. If you talking about him, you talking about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like not. Pause.
Right.
Let me not say that, but that's my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my friend. That's my family or whatever. So
My bro.
Facts. You know
Come
what
on,
I'm
my
saying?
white friends arrive for me.
No facts.
I'll let you
Mine
know.
too.
Bro.
My white
My
friends.
Hispanic friends, my Hispanic
hella
friends
low.
don't play about me.
California, yeah, they say that's my nigga.
Yeah, my white friends arrived for me. I remember when all like the George Floyd shit was going on. A lot of my white friends hit me on like, "You good? Hey,
Yeah.
baby, yo,
You good? You okay?
good over there?"
What time are you headed to the goddamn market?
Right, I'm going with ya.
I'm bringing trail mix. I got the snacks
And I'm
in the
from
bag,
Florida, so you know that white friendship be different. Cause you be friends, best friends with a nigga that look like a Klans member.
Yeah.
No facts.
Nigga,
That's
like,
facts.
His daddy probably was fucked up, or granddaddy was fucked up. and he
Somewhere in
probably
his
ate
lineage.
That motherfucker.
I got a
Yeah.
white friend. I had when I went back to Florida, I did a comedy show. Nigga got one of them long ass beards, lumberjack, and he got on boots and shit. And man, this nigga just crack up, and we just laughed all. But you go there and you say something about racist, oh, he gonna cuss you out.
He's sensitive about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he loud down. Don't bring that shit over here because
Yeah.
these are my friends. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
No,
and the
I-
same way, vice versa. Like you gotta. I know white people be fucked up, bro, but you know, like sometimes we could be a little tough on the ones. Like we take it out on the ones that's trying to help
That's
us,
trying to help,
and
yeah.
don't take it out on the ones that's trying to oppress us. And that's what I don't like.
Because they not around us.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You gonna hurt what's in your proximity 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, and don't hurt the people that's willing like to help. Cause
To
I know there's
help.
some white people that's willing to help and die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying for black liberation.
Cause, yeah. No, I actually seen a video. It was of an Uber driver. I don't know if y'all seen it or
I
not.
did.
But the Uber driver, the lady got in the car, and he was a Caucasian man, and the lady got in the car, and he was checking to make sure she was the right woman.
Oh, yeah,
said
yeah,
her
yeah.
name, and then she
was
was like,
racist.
"Oh my gosh, you're white."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Excuse me?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "I'm just so surprised that you speak English and you're white." Like she was like
Thank
elated.
God.
He
Right,
got
she
her
was
the
like,
fuck
"Thank
up
God,"
outta
like
there.
super excited about it. And so her husband, she's like, "Bob, he's white." Like,
Right.
like telling her husband, like,
Yeah.
you know, he's like us basically. And he was like, "Hell no, get the fuck out of my car."
Basically,
like you're
yeah.
racist as
I
hell.
don't even think he was white.
He was white.
He was white.
He looked white, but I think he
No.
ended up telling like he
Nah.
was like something else.
He was white.
Nah,
nigga was
that
mad
was a
white,
white
so I'm
man.
tripping.
And they was like the owners of the bar or something like that.
Yeah,
I
he
remember
didn't give a
seeing
fuck.
that.
He was like,
He
"Get the
was
fuck
like,
out of my
nah.
car," and he did not give them a ride. And that man started going off on him. He was like, "You're a nigger lover,
lover is
Yeah,
and all
he
this
went
other
off.
stuff." And he was like, "Yeah, you really can get the fuck out." Like he was pissed.
He got
like,
out the car at the end.
Yeah, he was mad. Like the whole video you watch, he gets out the car because he was pissed. And it's good to see stuff like that because it's like
Yeah.
most people be like, "Yeah, bro," like, you know, not most people, but I feel like in this generation, it's good to see just camaraderie amongst all races. You know, honestly, because that's really what it's about. Like, it will never be. Obviously, our race has to come together, but it'll never be better unless other people see that. You know what I'm saying? Other people see that you guys have oppressed us. You know what I'm saying? And you have to help with that.
To me, I think
to move forward.
I think classism is more so where we need to kind of figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Explain that.
Because there's so many people that are in the same tax bracket that we don't even know that we closer than we know we are. You know what I'm saying? It's a very small amount of people. It's a very small amount of people that's getting like a lot of money. And they getting the majority of all the money. You know what I'm saying? They calling all the motherfucking shots. You feel me? So I feel like if you keep a certain tax bracket of person, no matter what color, if you can find something to separate them, you will. Whether it's religion, whether it's sexual fucking orientation, whether it's color, whether it's any of these fucking things, if you can get them to fight and you can keep them separate and not figure this shit out, because if motherfuckers who all made the same amount of money could start their own fucking companies, like if everybody in this room put their money together and start buying some property and we made a little money and split it and we did it again and we did it again, that's how they built Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? They put their money together, they put their heads together. That was one community of us. But sometimes it's gonna take some people with the same ideas to come together so we can get ourselves.
When you say that classism and people to put their money together, you mean of all races?
Your money is welcome here if it's good money. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. You feel like that's the problem?
Nah.
Okay.
Not the total problem.
Okay.
That's not
just
what I'm saying.
Like one of them.
But I feel like the fact that we are apart, we're farther apart, and we ain't gonna make it until I feel like as black people, we really need to come together.
Absolutely.
But we quick to turn away help when it ain't black. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like we too stubborn to take money when it ain't ours. But they do it to us
or help
all the time.
Goes back to what Joey says.
In my neighborhood right now, I can go home and we don't own shit in my neighborhood, but we shopping there every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we so quick to give them all our fucking money, but we ain't quick to take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If a motherfucker gonna sell me a bill and he don't look like me, if it's gonna make my family money and put me in a better position to put other people that look like me in a better position, I might have to buy that from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's the better deal, Joey, your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. You agree?
I'm tired and high.
Nigga.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree.
Nah, we was talking about that race shit. We can get out of here in a minute, man. I was listening to Lil Baby, and he was saying that he stopped saying nigga in his song because he went to one of his shows and they were singing along and the whole crowd was white and they were singing along and they were saying like all the nigga and they were saying it so hard and loud and he's just like it didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I just seen a video of what's his name, is it Roddy Ricch?
Yeah.
Come for the coop in the block.
Yeah.
They said, nigga, take us up. Like, they was screaming it to him. And he just was like, and all you see like a fucking flood of white people just screaming nigga loud as fuck, right? So Lil Baby just came out and said he gonna kind of stop saying it because he said if you notice his new music, he says hit her. He always say hit her because it made him feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
Because you just had like a million white people saying that shit to you at the same time.
Right.
Screaming.
Nigga.
Like, ooh.
Scary.
Scary as hell.
Baby got a little PTSD.
Yeah.
It's giving me news vibes.
No facts.
Vibes.
No facts.
Vaughn, you go to concerts a lot, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a concert and been in that environment where it was like a white people screaming the song?
I ain't gonna lie to you. When I go to concerts and I know the nigga word finna come up and white people around me, I'm watching.
You looking around?
I'm watching. Hell, fuck it, yeah.
Do they
To be fair, in the dark, she look white, so they probably gonna just say.
I be looking like, all right, don't get beside yourself now.
Infiltrated.
How you feel about
She's
you
white
from
passing.
California? So I noticed when I came to California, I played basketball my second day here, and it was a Filipino guy on the court. He was like, "Pass the ball, nigga!" Like he was saying it like he was just saying it like regular, right? So I was like, I looked at my brother. He was
Because
like,
most
"Don't say
Filipinos have
nothing."
black in them.
Exactly.
I have 4%.
But they all like I noticed
That
that
ain't
every
enough.
race was kind of saying it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's their mentality.
Yeah,
though.
California. I noticed that he was like, "This it's like that out here," and I was
Yeah.
like, "For real?" He was like, "Bro,
No, it is.
Yeah, he
Because
was like,
here's
so.
why is that in California you're either Mexican, black, white, or Asian. And if you're not white, you're black. If that makes sense. Because you're not treated as a white
Not
person.
as a white person.
So
I feel
even like me growing up, no one ever knew what I was. They didn't know if I was whatever. So it was always like, how do we classify you? Well, all your family looks black, so you're black. Because all my family is dark. I'm the lightest one. Got green eyes. Everyone else is dark. So you have to feel where you fit in. And if everyone around you and you're that part of that community, that's
The nigga
they make you
community.
feel like
Niggas.
okay, you're part of them. So then they feel like it's okay to say it.
And it ain't.
Yeah, I had to stop my Filipino homegirl.
Yeah. I started talking to this Puerto
She
Rican
from,
chick because of that.
She from Richmond. And she said it one time, I was like,
I think it's all in who you're around too.
Yeah.
If you,
Wait a minute.
if everyone around you and in your circle
okay.
allows it, and you feel like it's okay, and then everyone else makes you feel like it's okay, then of course you're gonna say it.
Yeah,
I
but your
definitely
nigga
feel
card
like-
is not for every nigga. Like, if you get a nigga
that
card
means
with your
your
group of
friend.
nigga friends,
Take that
that
away.
is with your group
With
of nigga
that
friends.
group.
Don't
Yeah.
bring your ass down to my job calling me a nigga, because you ain't got your nigga card, because I ain't gonna count. I got like one white friend that can say nigga. Because this nigga live a nigga life that I don't even live.
Yeah. He more nigga than
Yeah, he more nigga than me. nigga. And so like when he be like, yeah, nigga, I be like,
Niggas you got.
if he be like, yeah, nigga, I be like, you is right. You got roaches in here.
You're an idiot. No, honestly. So this is honestly. So I have a lot of Hispanic friends. Now I have a lot of Hispanic friends. When I moved to San Diego, I went to cosmetology school, and a lot of my friends were Spanish or Hispanic or white in school. And they say it a lot. My Hispanic friends, my Mexican friends, they will say, man, that nigga or your nigga or my nigga or whatever. And I gotta be honest, it make me itch a little bit. Like it rubs me
That's
the
that
wrong way. Say it again. Shut the hell up.
That
pomegranate. It does rub me the wrong way sometimes, but I've gotten to the point that because I know they're not disrespecting me, they're not trying to say it in a disrespectful way, and I've noticed that is a California thing. I wasn't raised out here, so a lot of people here, it's like a pass. If you're not from here, it's like, whoa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you hear somebody that's not black say it kind of catch you off guard, because I was raised around niggas.
Niggas, right. That's what I was saying.
And if you are another race, you do not say that. Like, and that's just what it is. So when I moved to San Diego, and they was letting nigga fly,
Right.
and you wasn't a nigga, like it's like, am
Yeah.
I seeing this? Am I hearing
So
this?
where you
But
from again?
I'm a military brat, but from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
okay.
So that's not something that
They ain't got many niggas out there.
they do actually. They
Yeah.
do have a lot of niggas out there,
Yeah, yeah.
and the white people don't be, or whatever you are, they not just not letting it fly. But I do feel like here, I kind of had to let it rock a little bit, because number one, I know they're gonna stand. My friends, my Mexican friends and my Hispanic friends, and the ones that do say it, they stand 10 toes down for me.
I got you.
They also don't say it. They don't say it to me. They don't be like, "What's up, my nigga?" Like, they don't say it like that.
I get
They
what
might
you
be
mean.
like reading something and be like, "Girl, look at this nigga." Like their man. They
They
use
talking
it
about
at their man. Like they don't say it like, "You're a
You're right.
nigga,"
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a black person. Like, look at that nigga. Like they
yeah.
don't use it in that context.
She
And
did though. She said, "Girl, look at this nigga."
she was talking about her
Her
man.
man. Her
It
boyfriend.
don't matter. She still said, "Look at this
He's
nigga."
not
You just
black.
said she didn't just say, "Come look at this nigga." Yes, she did.
No,
That's
I'm
exactly what she
saying
said.
I'm pointing at Ball. If he was black, like
Uh-huh.
look at that nigga.
Ball is black.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
If she said
I
it in
get
that
you.
context.
Let me tell you
said-
something. Tell
she
your
said-
motherfucking non-black ass friends to keep nigga out their motherfucking mouth. I don't go to the local taco shop and start calling people fucking wetbacks and shit like that. No, if my Mexican friends, I don't call them they racial slur. I just call them by their fucking name. You know why? Cause I done heard my Mexican friends call each other all kind of racist shit. Even my Asian friend, they call each other all kind of little racist
So
shit.
being Mexican and Asian, and I'm not validating it, but it's literally in our fucking culture. Like,
It's in
it
the
sounds
culture.
fucked up,
That's
but
what I
it
was
is
saying.
so in our culture.
That's what the point I was. That's the point I
No,
was
to
going to make.
racial
Our culture
slurs.
to say
Like,
nigga
yeah,
to each
soft
other.
talk.
They say it to each other.
Yeah.
We say
Like,
it literally.
even-
My fucking parents call me a flippin' beaner because I'm
Or-
Filipino and Mexican. Like,
Or
it's
I
literally
heard-
in our culture.
No, that's
it's
true.
weird.
Yeah.
My
Right.
Mexican friends call each other negra. Like their families call them negra. If they're darker, they'll be like negra. It's
Exactly.
like a slur.
Yeah,
It's
I get
like
it.
you're a darkie.
And I appreciate what you're doing for the other communities. But let me tell you about mine. You ain't gonna call me no nigga. Okay? You just not. And I'm not gonna call you any other racial slur that you may be. Now, but my friends personally know that because they know I'm a Black Panther, so it's probably gonna go up if you know those things. But I just don't feel comfortable with someone that's not black. I almost took her black card. Cause she 43% white.
That's true.
So I really,
you just got here, man.
I was minding my own business.
She really barely could say nigga.
I'm gonna have babies with him so that he more black. I'm trying to reverse.
She trying to help.
I feel that. Our kids can say nigga.
I'm gonna say this real quick.
Can't say nigga.
So my son goes to Mission Bay High, and ain't a whole bunch of niggas in Mission Bay High.
One of the most
you
white
said,
high schools.
Right, it's white as hell. But when you hear them talk, they kind of got that
nigga in them.
slur in them. Yeah, that nigga in them a little bit. So I'm at the game one time, and this kid behind me, Hispanic kid actually, he kept saying it. And I looked back once and said, and I turned back around because I really be into the games. I didn't say shit, right? But I looked at him, and his partner was like, I seen his partner kind of tap him like, hey man, kind of chill. And then dude looked at me, and the little nigga was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not even capping. In my mind, I was like, am I about to fight a kid in this motherfucker, bro? I was dead ass about to stand up on some real shit, right? But in my mind, I was like, maybe he was talking about something else. I was trying to convince myself this. So when he said it, he said it again after this I don't give a fuck statement.
He said old ass nigga?
Nah, he said he was talking about, like you said, he said it so casually. You know what I'm saying? He was saying it like that's in his language. That's how he just talk.
It is.
And like, he said it again, and I just got up. And I got my bag and I moved down like to the bottom where I had seen a spot, and I sat down there. And I sat down like this. And the way I got up like, let me get up. You know how the body language, I stood up with aggression. Like, let me get up before I beat your motherfucking life. I stood up like I was, you know what I'm saying? Like I was about to stand up, turn around, but I stood up and kind of walked down to the
He timing the hell out of that shit.
So I'm on his ass, right?
Pause.
So I'm what is with you today?
Yeah, he doing it. He said I'm on his ass.
So I'm down here. So this guy taps me. White guy. White guy taps me.
Why you change your voice like
He said, white guy.
White guy.
Taps me. Why you have to call me out? I'm white. Sometimes. But he says, I know why you moved, bro.
Thank you for
And
pointing
we
that
locked
out.
eyes and I said, and he was like, and I turned back around like,
You got it.
in my mind, I was like, my nigga. He really understood in that moment.
My nigga.
I knew it was irritating him too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nobody had the balls to turn around and say anything. Not even me, because I know me. Right?
Now these kids be
And I don't
on
like
a different
kids.
level too,
I
though.
snapped on. It was another game. They threw something down there. They was throwing shit and they hit me. I said, don't throw nothing the fuck else.
You the dad of the game. Now sit your ass down.
That's the oldest.
Oh, I can't wait till I have a child that plays
so
sports.
old when I did it, because everybody was, all the kids was like, hey, chill, bro.
Hey, what'd you say to him?
Don't throw nothing the fuck else.
That damn boy too. I'm scared.
Put it down.
And niggas is out there
Right. Remember motherfuckers up there like this, and then I swear on my life, kid comes down, taps me, excuse me, sir. He's like, hey, it was me that hit you. I really apologize. I
was scared.
He was fucking, but I had respect for this fucking kid.
Yeah.
Because I was like, nowadays, what no kid finna do that shit?
Yeah.
No facts.
I would have been
He
like,
really
where your
came down
daddy
and was like,
at?
that was
He
me.
said that old nigga really beat my ass.
No, he didn't have to say shit because I didn't know who did it. That was my
Right.
point. I had respect in that moment. I was like, maybe this generation ain't that fucked up. Because that was some, I probably would have been like, shit.
Nah, they
I
bold
remember,
as hell.
I remember one time me and Marissa was out. We were riding on the beach, riding little bicycles on a little
Not
thing.
the bicycle.
Yeah. And these little group of kids, I didn't know it was spring break. All I know, these little niggas said something to my old lady that I ain't like. I don't even know what the nigga said. I just knew I ain't like it. And we riding and shit. And they say she ride past, so she like to get obnoxious when motherfuckers don't move. She be doing a little bell shit all up on the people and shit. And so they said something, and I get off the bike. I said, I don't even think they knew I was with her. I started the bike. I said, ah! I slapped the shit out of every last one of you kids. The fuck? Say something else to her. I would slap the shit out of every last one of you kids. She like, come on, baby. No, fuck
Baby,
these kids.
stop.
I would slap the shit. And it was like one black kid, and you should know fucking better. I would slap the fuck. Hey, tell them white kids. I would slap the fuck out of every last one of you kids about that one. Yes, sir. All right. And I run my bell.
Play with somebody.
Now
Lord, we got some fucking understanding.
And I rode out of there.
When it come to that one,
Right.
I would slap the shit out of every last one of you kids. Me and her can't go to the beach no more. 'Cause every time we go to the beach, I threaten to slap the shit out of somebody.
Them kids bad, bro.
No, they be bold. These kids, this generation is definitely different. I'll say that they built different. They are
Social media.
definitely
That's just
bolder.
kids with
Internet and
never
social
seen
media.
On both sides.
That's just kid. Me as a kid, cause you ain't like severely older than me, but I could picture.
Severely older than me. Go ahead, bro.
But I could picture you being like an older kid at a game, and I'm like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a time like that. I wouldn't have thrown nothing at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't even been grown like that. You would have been what, like probably 10 years older than me?
Yeah, something like that.
So, no, it would have been like that.
Something like
But
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? But nigga, I wouldn't even threw nothing at 10, let alone like a full adult.
Nigga, fuck you, old bitch ass nigga.
Hey, what if you would have stood up? What you gonna do, old nigga? Oh
Boy, police, baby.
You got jump.
You have children around what age? What age?
I have a 16-year-old.
Oh wow.
He's gonna be a junior at Helix.
Okay.
You put him in.
Helix.
Yeah, he's actually starting running back this year, so
Nice.
we're gonna see him play.
I'm gonna go, if he get his ass cracked, I'll be like, boy, I know your mama.
Hell yeah. And then I have a 12-year-old and a 9-year-old.
Do you ever see the culture changing within that?
Drastically, huge between my 16 and 12-year-old. Believe it or not, huge difference.
I do believe it.
Yeah. My 12-year-old, she is wild. She ain't got no kind of filter. She is bold as fuck. She will
Knock
say
them teeth
whatever
down,
is on her mind.
Mink, mink.
Cause they got Google.
Yeah, and even my 9-year-old too. And then they're stupid smart.
No
like
facts.
I don't even know how they know half the shit they know because I didn't know that shit when I was their age. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like they school me and educate me on shit. My 16-year-old, he's a 16-year-old. He is a 16-year-old. He don't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah.
He's very polite, very well mannered, respectable, knows his boundaries, knows how to stay in his lane. The other two, they don't know where their lane's at.
I agree
They
because
don't.
I
They
noticed how
swerving.
fast it changed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It
huge.
just changed
Switch,
like a
yeah.
switch.
But it was
like
the
you
social
said.
media and the
And
internet.
kids don't get whoopings like they used to.
We can't.
That's also true because laws are changing. Somebody see you pop your child,
Hey, 'cause
you
you
going
got-
to jail.
You got to
and
think
they
when we were
taking them
kids, you knew all your friends got whoopings.
No,
front of us.
I was
You rarely had a friend that be like, I don't get whoopings.
No, in front of us.
Yeah, like,
Facts.
No cap. Yeah.
You really get beat. I remember one time we were trying to hide our progress reports. And I'm like, I would hide my progress report. And my grandma ain't asked about it. And then I remember we ride past my friend. She gonna pick me up at the bus stop. They wanted to see that I start getting a whooping yet. And I reach my hand out the window like this. Let y'all boys know she ain't asked. This bitch gonna ask me at home where the progress report because she'd already went to the school to go get it. I don't want them kids. I'm failing all the way up to report card
Got
time.
his ass
Until
beat.
the report card's about to come, I probably got 6 L's, 7 L's, and then I always pull out.
But you know what's crazy
Pull out a
is
B.
they educate the kids in school. Like, this is what abuse is. And if your parents hit you,
Facts.
then you
Yup.
tell us.
Yes.
I tell my kids, tell them.
Tell
Tell
them if you
them
want
I
to.
hit you and see what fucking happens.
Yeah, tell you
Because
in
they gonna
jail.
take you away,
That's old school.
and you ain't have none of this shit
That's
that you
what my
got
mom
here.
I'll give you the
tell me.
phone.
Right. Go ahead.
Call him.
These days, depending on how poor you is with these kids,
Yeah.
these kids go call somebody on you anyways. We haven't had food in here 6 days.
Motherfucker know how to write a whole email. CC grandma and
Say,
everybody.
to whom it may concern,
Right.
mama spent all the food
Right.
stamp money.
Per my last email, we still ain't ate in 3 days in this
Following up
motherfucker.
on my last email, I didn't get
Vaughn, we
Hey,
gonna
they
get
got
out.
CC, DCL.
Attachments, photos, and refrigerator and shit.
Hey, now she mentioned the DCF on Twitter.
The motherfucker got videos. This is day 3.
3 with
We
the
have been
same
eating,
cup
right.
noodles.
We have been eating Cheerios, no milk. Vaughn,
Yes.
before we get out of here, I want to ask you as a mom, you raising a young lady, wonderful young lady, man. She's making friends and stuff like that. Do you ever feel like, because I know you got some old school in you.
Okay.
I've seen you in action, mama. So, like, do you feel pressured to ever change your style because of what's going on around you, anything like that?
No. You don't conform to this world.
You gonna beat ass.
Hey, she still, you can tell she an old spirit because she still think facial expressions supposed to scare kids.
No,
Cause she be looking at her baby, she be like, sit down.
No, honestly, I can genuinely say my daughter's 8 and I've raised her by myself for those years. And I mean, her dad is present in her life, just the military. So it's like,
Yeah.
I've never had to pop her. Not
a great
once.
kid,
I've
though.
never had to pop her. I think it also plays a part of what you expose your child to. I can just talk to her and get my point across. I don't have to
Do all that.
do all the extras. You know what I'm
some kids
saying?
you gotta beat.
Because I feel like that transform into later in the life, like when you gotta raise your voice and change your tone, get mild mannered or whatever the case may be, or ill mannered.
Yeah.
That kind of travels with them, because then they're gonna think, okay, that's okay for somebody to talk to me like that. That's okay for I'm in an intimate relationship and this nigga going off and you
Right.
think that's okay. No, talk to me. We're adults. Talk to me. I'm not a child. Don't talk to me like I'm less than a human. So I don't know.
I seen a video of a little girl. It's funny you saying that. I seen this. Y'all seen this? We're gonna get out here in a minute, but it was a little girl speaking about this, and she was basically saying, parents, y'all need to listen to us.
Yeah.
When you say
Oh, I
things
saw
like, you know what I mean? You seen the video? It
I
was
saw
really
it.
good. She was like, when you say things like, you don't, like we were talking about earlier, you don't pay for shit around here, you make us feel worthless.
Yeah.
You make us feel like we are a burden on you.
Yes.
Like it's our fault that we're here.
Yeah.
Stop doing that shit to us. We didn't ask to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was listening to the baby talk. I was like,
She read
who
them.
mama that is? That was a grown woman speaking that, but parents, we need to listen because we was raised like that, right?
Yeah.
When I was growing up, we got our ass beat for this and the third. Like it's a fucking trophy. Like, nigga, you were abused.
Yeah.
That was
really
abuse.
And we're
tell
also
stories
trying to
get
heal
their
from
ass
our
whooped and try to
trauma.
outdo the next person.
Oh, nigga, one time, the stuff. I got one I can tell y'all now where the extension cord ripped off in my leg and my legs was bleeding. This is a true story. When I told people that growing up, motherfuckers was like, yeah, nigga, you used to get whoopers. You know, it was almost like a badge of honor.
I remember my
And now I'm
grandma.
grown, I'm like, nigga, we was getting killed.
My grandma one time hit. I still got it. I got a tattoo over it now. But she used to whoop me with curtain rods, like up there, and one of them bitches bent, and it hit
metal?
one of my major arteries.
Yeah.
And then like she don't realize
Just
she
trying to make
thinking
you
like
bleed out.
You
I went
getting my
from
point?
yeah, I went from getting a whooping to I just start getting lightheaded, and then
Yeah.
I woke up in the hospital. My grandma over my bed told me, "You tell them people you a player." Stick. I'm like, tell what people?
Right.
You know what people, the white people with the clipboard.
See how we can sit around and laugh about this shit?
No,
Somebody
that's-
somewhere not laughing about
No,
this shit.
seriously.
Like
never had
that is a
seriously.
this
I used to get beatings.
her as a social worker debate.
Babe.
That is abuse. You was abused.
Bring her
You're
here.
a victim.
She's coming to justice.
You're a victim.
All of them were
But now you looking at me more
they
different.
was raised like that too.
Yeah.
Where they had to get switched
Yeah.
with a fucking tree branch.
It comes from
And it comes from slavery.
It comes from slavery. That's how they think it is. You got to be whipped to
and
for
religion.
discipline.
And
In a
religion.
beating.
And religion.
In a
Because
Because
whooping.
if you spare the rod, you spoil the child. And
a-
you're taught that shit.
And a rod is a stick. That's
I'm
already
not
too
gonna get
much.
into that
Don't you
today.
wanna do it?
We at the end of the
We
show.
at the end of the show.
Next show. We'll do it next show.
All right, well, Tiffany, real quick, where can the people find you?
Oh, on Instagram, I don't even know my Otani_love_fit or Otani love_braids.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much for pulling up on us, Yvonne.
What's up?
What's up, G? How you feel about it today?
I'm saying, great show.
That motherhood thing had you.
That motherhood,
Always gonna hate you.
you know.
Well,
I love it.
I appreciate you personally as a man that's grown up seeing how people are now. I appreciate you being a mom.
Listen.
You feel me? You a
great
mom,
mom.
nigga.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
You're a
I fuck
mommy,
with
mommy.
that. So shout out to that. Joey, what's happening, man?
You already know how I'm living. I'm thugging and bugging. I'm gonna have locks next week.
How you just gonna? Okay.
Bro,
I am.
I'm
I'm
about
just
to
like-
leave,
I'm ready
y'all.
for
It
the
was nice
process.
knowing y'all.
I'm about to be
Can't even
cute
do this.
as fuck.
We play some
To be cute as about to upstage these hoes.
Bella, tell them. 'Cause they
$40.
Bella doing my hair.
Bella doing it.
Yeah.
She is.
Joey gonna come in here $40.
But now we living. We doing good.
Appreciate you
eating
pulling
good.
up, OG. Bella,
What's up?
you excited about doing this nigga dreads? I'm not
He's
doing
been
it.
getting on everybody's nerves about him, so I'm just happy to get it out the way.
You really doing this for real?
Yeah, I'm paying my money.
Yeah.
Once she get the money in her hand, there's no turning back. I'm gonna have dreads.
Well, we looking forward to seeing the dreads, G, man.
We
All
gonna
right,
see
y'all.
y'all.
Well, we out here. Good job, man. Season 2. In the cut live.
Liddy again.
DJ Ball. Gonna clean it up. Clean it up.
Look, I'm in the cut, the boy in the cut. jump in the whip with a ceiling go up, we up.